Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today. Hope we're all prepped and prepared for our, I don't know, penultimate journey into East currently, where, basically going to be playing East 7, and then after this game, the only East game that I have left that's localized would be East 9. So, yeah, we're making progress. Played quite a few East games this year. Hope we're all having a good day. I see that Mr. Light is already here. How you doing, my friend? I'm doing well. Yeah. So, one quick thing before I start. I want to give my utter distaste and disdain for, I guess, this game's port and its ability for games, or ability for like it to act, to recognize controllers, because for the first time in my quote-unquote streaming career, I guess I would say, This is the first time I'm ever having to use big picture mode to actually be able to use one of the games with a controller. So one of the annoyances that I have experienced with this game in particular is compounded with mostly the annoyance of busy Friday night. Less talking for me, so don't worry about it, my friend. It's compounded with the fact that I can't seem to get my PS4 controller to connect with Bluetooth to my PC. So basically, this game works fine with a PS4 controller. I don't have to use big picture mode, but I don't want to be playing with the controller plugged in all the time because I dislike it. So I was like, I want to use my PS5 controller, and for whatever reason, the game doesn't detect it. And I wasn't able to find any workaround or anything because I can't. My PS4 for Windows, that for whatever reason doesn't detect PS5 controllers. I'll have to look into that, frankly. And the only way I could get this game to work with a PS5 controller was through big picture mode, which is kind of annoying in just like an obscene kind of way, because I don't see why there can't be a Steam detects X controller, user says hey, instead of using the detected kind of controller, just output it as Y kind of controller, right? So long as there are the same number of buttons or more, right? Because I'm like, there's functionally no difference between a PS5 controller and a PS4 controller in number of buttons, how it's done, because most of the DualSense like stuff is only available on PS5 games anyway through the PS5. And I'm like, why can't I just say, hey Steam, you're picking up a PS5 controller for this game in particular, just shoot it to the, like, make the game see what is connected as a PS4 controller so everything's all hunky-dory, instead of having to use fucking big picture mode, which I only ever use when a game isn't working right, which I guess gives me a distaste for it. And like there was nothing I can do in the controls or in the like configuration menu, because I'm presuming that this was one of the more earlier kind of ports where it wasn't like super robust in options and stuff. They probably weren't, they probably didn't get like Durant to do it or something, I'm not sure. But basically, I just had a time trying to get this to work yesterday. It was really annoying. So Durant was me for my first 2 weeks of owning a PC. Right? It's like, there should be a simple option. There should be a simple, like accessibility thing to make this sensible, right? It's like, hey, because like even like through Windows, right? A controller is a controller for the most part. Like anything that isn't an Xbox controller is a generic controller, as far as I understand. So why the fuck is Steam being so annoying with it? In this game in particular. Now, regardless, I'm playing E7, and one thing that's already odd is that the X button is not enter, it's the circle button, and square is back out, which is annoying and weird already, because I don't think that's been the case in, like, literally any of the other East games, or in any of the other games. But oh well. Regardless, though, I am excited to be playing this game, because if I remember right, this game, no Xbox controller, your fun must perish. Basically. And it's one of the main reasons why I'm probably going to look into my DS4 for Windows, which is like the program that I use for all of my totally legitimate consoles, to use my thing through that. Because I've seen online where it's like, oh yeah, like here's how you connect a PS5 controller to it, and it's like, yeah, but for whatever reason mine doesn't, so I'm gonna have to like reinstall it or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. But regardless, I'll look into it and try and hopefully make it so it's less of a annoying problem. Regardless, always with the regardless with me, I guess. Regardless, I'm going to be starting E7 because I am, frankly, excited for it. I believe this game was made prior to Salsetta, so I think that this was the first game with like the multiple party member swap situation going on. That's in East 9, 8, Salsetta, and this. So I think that this is the first game with that. So finished Salsetta a couple months ago. That's how that one was. Heading back to, I guess, the progenitor of the system, as far as I believe, and then the next East game that I play sometime next year will be East 9, and that will be the apparently final game with that kind of system, because East 10, as the developer said, does not have like the party swap system like this. Hey Fontano, how's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so let's get started playing this game in big picture mode with my PS5 controller. No audio at dinner. Ah, okay. Well, I'll be very emotive. Okay, let's go. Always on normal. I play games on normal. Oh, it's a boat. This thing's getting shipwrecked. Continent of Africa. Meadow shoreline. Approximately 4 Cremail off the coast of Altago Bay. Yep, look at this boat. Yeah, look at the oh yeah, you can even tell that this is the first game. This is from like graphical like fidelity. Like the Salsetta games look a lot better. Deep voice. Yeah, at all. Look. Downloaded Neo 2 today and tried it out. There's a kick to the dick compared to Dark Souls. Yeah. But speaking of Neo, Fontano was playing Neo 1 yesterday on stream. So yeah, I've heard that the Neo games have a lot of menus and subsystems and stuff going on, like a lot more minutia and ability to customize comparatively. But you'd be able to speak to that more than myself. Yeah, no, look. Get to the first boss. It looks like it has a lot of ancient ruins on it. Yup. Oh god. Can't really tell from this far off. I bet it's a rundown shrine or something. How about we shipwreck there? Looks like it's half sunken though. Yo, Dogi with the strong chin, his square jawline. Oh no, you've got that look in your eyes again. That look always leads to trouble and walls. Dogi, the wall crusher. You know, Altago's famous for the gigantic beasts that live there. Seems like there could be rare artifacts all over the place. Doesn't that just boil your blood? Doesn't that just boil your blood with excitement? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. Man, talk about lucky, huh? We couldn't have come here even if we want to, and the war was still on between Rom and Altago. Now we can cruise on it. Now we can cruise on in unhindered thanks to the ceasefire agreement. Okay, so this is after the war, it seems. At least it was free with PS Plus or whatever the prescription is. Ah, okay. That's good. Yeah, I haven't had PS Plus, I think, since I got my PS4. It's like came with like a free trial or something. Or there was like a deal where it's like buy a year for like 10 or 20 bucks or something. And I just got that. I might have to look into getting the PS Plus subscription or whatever when I do get around to playing some of the other like Ratchet or Sly games, just to have it be a little bit easier. Just going to pull health and use a spear for a false sense of range. Nice. This is apparently after Rom and Altago did their thing, so this is decently after Salsetta, because in Salsetta they mention that it's like, oh yeah, what's his face? The angel guy was gave blueprints to the Altaginians, I think they're called, for like their super ships or whatever. You should thank Laddock for getting us on board too. Clang, clang, clang. Whoa! It's a big ship. Oh my god, it's a big ship. Oh god, it's a... Oh, they're ramming speed. Oh, dude, there's so much ocean. Why'd you get so close to us, dick? Oh yeah, look at those seagulls. Those 5 polygon seagulls. Oh, that scared me. That ship must be... Yeah, one of the Dragon Knight's warships. Patrolling the area, I guess. We're in the Altaginian waters now. And that's one of the famous naval vessels of the Dragon Knights. Took out an entire Roman fleet with just 10 odd number of those, huh? That's right. They're elite knights after all. And just because the war's over doesn't mean they've let their guard down yet. I just hope things settle down soon, so I can do business in peace. Seriously. Ah, look over there. You can see it now. Oh yeah, looking good. God damn, look at just looking at these characters. They're so funny. Gogi. I have a spear, let me swing it horizontally like a partisan instead of poker. I mean, of course. What else would you do with a spear? Welcome to the kingdom of Altago. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. See, the East games, I feel, are probably one of the ones that are the most rife for, like, benefit of remakes. Because they span across such a wide berth of systems and, like, graphical fidelity and time, I guess. Because East has been going on for, like, since, like, the 90s. Or, like, early 2000s, or, like, late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. Possibly even late 80s. Not exactly sure when the first East game came out. But it's like, yeah. They could remake, like, any one of the games with a, like, in one of the newer engines, and it'd be like, oh, yep, smart choice. Look at all these characters. Yeah, there's the Falcon violin. We love it. We loved it. We love it. Oh, we got Bo. Okay, Bo user. We got Dogi punching some stuff, punching the ground. Adol and other sword boy, rival sword boy. Okay, there's only enough room in this town for one handsome sword boy. You trying to step on my turf, kid? I'm the only one who can get... Ooh, yo, it's that guy! It's the guy from, the Pishtum. It's him. And presumably some sisters. One or both of whom will have feelings, will catch them feels for Adol. Nice. East 7. Love it. Okay. So we're gonna be meeting some colorful characters in this JRPG. Who'd have thought? Hey-oh! I got a trident! just the statue. Altago City. Yeah, my itchy nose. Did either of you hear about Square Enix leaving Japan influence in pursuit of a more global audience? I didn't hear... The way I heard about that, or I read it, it was that they're now targeting... What was it? It was something like, they now need to have a global mindset because developing purely for a Japanese market is unsustainable, I think. Was it? And the way that I read it was like, oh, they're putting this out there because apparently I think it was like Final Fantasy Strangers in Paradise or whatever didn't perform all that well compared to their standards. And they're worried that unless they put this message out, Final Fantasy 16, which is very Western medieval inspired, won't perform well. It's like, yeah, we're like, this is the global, this is more of a global mindset. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how to take it. I don't think it'll change really anything, honestly. But yeah, it was an interesting thing to put out. So this is the Altago Harbor, huh? That's a handsome piece of work. I understand your excitement, but do be careful after we dock, alright? Altago City is the metropolis, the political and economic center of an entire kingdom. It may be lively, but it's also a hotbed of trouble, particularly for foreigners. There have been some nasty rumors going around, too. Speaking of, I'd best unload the cargo before it gets dark. But if you'd like to have a look around ahead of me, be my guest. Just take the stairs over there to get to the main street. There are a lot of stores in the area, so I'm quite certain you won't be bored. If you're looking for an inn too, there should be one straight ahead. Alright. Thanks for all your help, Captain. Don't mention it. Take care of yourselves, Adel and Dogie. Okay. Dry land at last. Considering your luck with boats, I'm surprised we made it ashore at all. Honestly, yeah, I was expecting to get shipwrecked. Well, anything you want to check out first? Maybe we should just walk around and take in the sights. Yeah. Okay, basic controls. Press A to talk when the talk bubble appears. I'm on a PlayStation controller. Examine, press A when an exclamation mark appears. Also on a PlayStation controller. Press start button. Equipment. Inventory files. Okay. Okay, so square seems to be dodge roll. X is this special menu, it seems. Triangle doesn't do anything. Circle doesn't do anything.
Alright, let me at it. Alright, let me at it. Alright. Yeah. Alright, alright, let me at it. Alright. Yeah, let me at it.
That menu that they just said is not the start button, it is the press in right stick button. And press in left stick is that. Man, I fucking love when the controls do that to me. Because, like, everything about this game, in terms of its controls, as I've, weakest target, change, camera automatic, minimap display, yeah, voice on, yep, of course. Up, down, left, right, this is keyboard. It's like, why do you have, like, why is the keyboard changeable in... No, get me out of it. Oh my god. Fuck it. And if I believe what the guy who told me about said it was an excuse for Western censorship of characters, it seems a bit much. I mean, like, they're... I mean, I would disagree with that. The way I saw it was just corporate gobbledygook for investors as to why, like, hey... Because it's like, hey, Japanese investors, don't worry about Japanese sales not being great. Look more at the global sales now. Like, to me, that's what that entire thing really spoke of. Also, Western censorship usually doesn't... So, censorship is a weird word, right? Because censorship definitively has a definition, where it's a government or higher power stepping in to change it against someone's wishes because it disagrees with their political agenda or whatever. What happens in the West most often of the time is altering the product in minor ways such that they believe it to be more marketable. It's not necessarily with a censorship in mind. It's like, oh, we just want to make more sales, and we don't want to put people off because it has X, Y, or Z in it. Is how I would say it. There's a small island off the coast of mainland Antarctica. And like a fine example, I would say, is I believe it's in Indonesia or Thailand or one of the Southeast Asian countries. The manga version for Attack on Titan, every Titan has like pants on, or like if you look it up, like you'll see a panel and it'll be like, oh, Aaron's Attack Titan or something with like almost like spandex pants on because there's a law against nudity, and for whatever reason the Titans are quote unquote nude even though like there are no genitals or anything. So the government steps in and censors it by putting on the pants. Right? They're stepping in to make something fall in line outside of whoever the publisher or the artist may have wanted. Whereas what happens regarding most of the time when someone just throws out the word censorship, it's the publisher or developer is like, well, this isn't going to hit this market quite as right, so we're going to just take out a feature or change the clothing a little bit. It's not government stepping in saying you have to do this, it's them and their marketing division saying we should do this or else it won't sell as well. Or angry parents will be calling us and we don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to open up a window. It's warm right now. It was quite warm day. It's like in the 70s. For a autumn day in New England, that's warm. There's a small island off the coast of mainland Altaga. An ancient shrine of some sort is built there, so the locals call it Ruins Island. Sounds so exotic. God, Dougie's run animation. He's like so top heavy. Oh, it's a dog. Woof, woof, woof. How are you doing, sir? Understand everything. A cargo grand before, since Altago's main industry is trade, the government actively seeks state-of-the-art tools to promote it. Ah, that's neat. Wow, this is a big house. Hello there. You can't just enter someone's house like that, you know, not unless you're merchants, and you don't seem to be. My master's a trader, he's quite a big player in Altago's economic sector. I'm certain you must have heard of him. Nope. Hello. What should I make today? You get so many rare ingredients these days, I just don't know what to cook anymore. And to get the ball rolling on trade over the Mito Sea, we must always plan ahead. With the war over, we may now show the world our prowess once more. You know you're in East game when you're rolling everywhere, because it's the fastest way to move, until you get like a sprint. Okay, oh, look at this adorable, small, I don't know, flower girl? It seems? I'm not sure what she's selling. Ah! It is flowers. Huh? Oh, he wants to buy one? Buy a flower for 5 gold? Yeah, I'll buy a flower. You got kimono flower. Kneel down. He seems to be giving one more as a bonus. Perhaps she thinks it would look good in Adol's hair. You got Nadley flower. Nice. Okay, so she has at us twice. Good introduction. Strange girl. Seems really upbeat though. Looks good on you, Adol. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. Yeah. Dude, Adol rocking a flower in his hair like a badass. Okay. See, I was hoping I could look at the, Okay, we got the skills. Okay, interesting. I was hoping I could look at the character art. It's probably under the party menu. Flower with small attractive petals. Tall flower with elegant white petals. Okay. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to figure out the control scheme, because this one just like is weird. It goes against all my gamer instincts, where it's like I want X to be talk to things, I want circle to be dash instead of square, like I want start to be open the menu instead of in on the right stick. Like it is wonky. It's been so hot lately and it's just getting hotter every day. I've lived in Altago City for many long years, and this heat is unprecedented. Much too much for these frail bones. Item shop. Sorry, but we're not open yet. You guys must be porters. Come back after you kill some tab around town. There's a limit to how many recovery items you can carry. It's necessary to think before using them. Or just don't get hit. Never use items. Be good at the game. Customers, welcome. This is my weapon shop. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of an inventory check right now. Could you come back another time? Well, you've just lost a customer. Oh my, a foreigner. We don't get many of those. Up these stairs just in front of the palace, you'll find the public square, which is full of bustling shops. Cool. Hello there, ma'am. Oh, you're looking at Altago City Best Tavern. How about, boys? Care for a drink? We have lovely rooms to offer as well, so do feel free to make yourselves at home for as long as you desire. This makes any difference. He was also madder after 7 Tifa supposing a smaller chest in a remake. I mean, her chest was large in the OG due to polygon, like it was highly limited in polygon number. So it's like, oh, if you want a character to have a chest in that game, you got the default big. Never plays a great game as far as I know, so I'm really working with second-hand knowledge here. The whole thing just sounded interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's the way I see it, it's just corporate gobbledygook to try and cover for potentially weak FF16 sales, but whatever. Frankly, it doesn't matter. It's all if to me, if it comes from like the PR department of a massive company, it doesn't mean anything. It is just words to appease like investors, and that's it. Oh god. Hey Dogi. Down the Dragon Eyes, there's so much research to do, but foreigners can't leave the city. My hands are tied. Sorry, I don't mean to complain. My name is Michael Wuton, seeker of knowledge. Let's compare notes sometimes. Young men like you should not be at a place like this so early. I'm just joking. It's good to have young faces around. Make yourselves at home. Apparently, with the monsters getting ever more aggressive, monster repellents don't work anymore. Without the long cart, peddlers would have a terrible time trying to stay in business.
Welcome, you must be traveling. Named John Cordova. Pleasure, very pleased to meet you. We service both a bar and an inn. Drop by for a drink or stay tonight to rest your bones. It's up to you.
The words, what do they mean, Mason? God, what's that a reference to? Words, what do they mean? Dougie, you okay, dude? Dougie. Dougie, come on, man. Freaking the hell out. Get together. I thought this was really hot here, so I didn't want to come at first. The room we're staying in is really pretty, and I love the clothes here. I'm glad I came with Mommy. Altago is no longer at war now, so I brought my daughter with me this time. Altaginian weapons are especially sought after for their supreme marksmanship and can be sold for a handsome price. Cardblock. Ah, okay. I don't think I ever completed the story of that game. No, I haven't played very much COD in my day. Not much of a FPS person. I think when I did play Black Ops, it was like on the PS3, and I really only played online. Hi, I'm Kevin Lassiter. What's your name? Did you come to here to start do business too? No? Oh, thank goodness. In that case, it was really nice to meet you. Sorry, I thought you might be a potential rival. Bitch. Adol would outsell the lot of you. I'm a professional person. I'm so professional. I'm so professional. God damn, how big is this area? Old Town Altaga.
Oh, no, well, no good lately. It smells like something's rotten. It was never like that before. You get water from the city, and at my age, it's pretty rough.
Oh my god, it's a holy place. Oh, I love candle.png. There's a place for those that have nowhere else to go. Refugees, orphans, people that lost everything due to heavy debts. Everyone has their reasons. The numbers, Mason. Hello, old man.
Oh, I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry, very hard of hearing. You have to ask someone else.
Okay, so this is basically, it's the slums, but not called the slums. Every JRPG needs a down and out kind of district in a city. Every single one. This child's parents haven't returned for several months now. There aren't many jobs in Old Town, so they work on a merchant ship as laborers. I hope she comes back soon. I'm so bored. Skinny girl. Okay. Oop. I'm gonna have to go there at some point. Okay.
Hey there, halt! You're not from around here, are you? I can't allow foreigners to just come and go as they please. Stay your ground.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just doing my job, sir. Don't try anything funny.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of you.
I go where I want when I want because I'm adult Christian. I've saved this world more times than you fucked the girl.
Oh, flower girl, but you get a portrait. Do you like some flowers? How about some herbs? My, what a lovely shade of red. You must not be from around here. And that flower.
We bought from a little girl there.
A little girl? I see. Thank you very much. I'm sure you made her very happy.
Huh? Does she know her?
Linda Ness. Oh, how beautiful. They all smell so wonderful. What do I should get today? But oh man, this is the Tritheist Temple of Altaga. I came to pray here daily. How about it, young man? Would you like to pray with me? Yeah, I went to church today. I had to go to a funeral service. Made me realize that, man, I am like very in touch with my emotions. Like, and not even just like my emotions, but like just general like mood of an area. Cause like I knew the person that the service was for, but I hadn't seen the guy in a long time and never really considered myself all that close to him. But man, I was just like crying. I was like, damn, man, was not expecting this. And then after that, I went out to eat at a Chinese buffet, which was great. Hey, merchants as well, I suggest you offer a prayer. Grathios, the sea god, one of the pillars of tritheism. He is the one that has blessed Altaga with prosperity through commerce over the sea. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, for the first time since everything began, all the pandemic stuff, I went to a Chinese buffet, and it was nice. Wore a mask when I was getting all my food and stuff, because I wanted to be safe, but yeah, it was, I didn't even bother talking there. But yeah, it was nice, like, getting, like, a relatively cheap meal, and being able to just try a whole bunch of stuff, because that's the benefit of, like, a buffet, or at least a Chinese buffet, where when you go to a restaurant, I feel a lot of people default to things they know they'll like because they're spending not an inconsequential amount of money on the meal, so they don't want it to be bad. So it's like, oh, I know I'm gonna like this, so I'm going to get it, and I liked it last time. Oh, I'll get it again, instead of being like, oh, this sounds weird, I've never had it. I'm gonna spend X amount of money on it. Whereas if you go to a Chinese buffet, it's like, oh, okay, I paid to come in. I can put a little bit of a new thing on my plate, try it. If I don't like it, oh well. I'm not out however much it took to get a full serving of it. Commoner. Welcome to Zanzibar Firm, the #1 business in all of Altago. We're sorry, but we're not open at the moment. Please come again another time. I doubt a commoner can afford anything we carry.
Bitch. You fucking whore.
How dare you? I'm Adol Christian.
Elves! You must be foreigners. This is the Royal Palace. You may not enter without permission. Step away.
Okay. This is there. How do I access my... Okay, so I tried to... Maybe I have to try and go up to the left over there. I hope it's not talk to literally everyone. Oh, no. Okay. I guess it was just exit the circle and re-enter it.
Hey, come on! It's not like I'm ordering you never to work again. I'm just saying you should take a break and spend some time with me. It's not every day someone like me asks a girl like you out.
But... Don't tell me you're actually gonna turn him down. Don't you know who he is? He's the Commander Raud, hero of the Roman War. Hell no, my goal at buffet, especially the awesome sushi place, to get something I've never heard of every time. Ah, okay. Yeah, like a buffet, perfect place to try new things. Yeah. Yeah, baby, time to beat the crap out of Raud.
You should be thankful he's willing to spend his precious time with a destitute girl like yourself.
But I...
No, man. There's no need to frighten the poor girl. Of course, turning down someone's goodwill can result in trouble. Especially if you plan to keep on doing business around here.
Fuck me if you want to keep selling flowers. But Hey! I'm back, hey Fontano. Bah! Oh, is she like partially mute where like she can't like fully speak? But yeah, fucking kick him in the shin. Do it.
Huh?
Maya! Bah! Kick. Some lungs. Ah, okay.
Why, you little...
Get away from him!
Yeah. Trying to save your older sister, huh? Pretty brave for a mute brat, but you're wasting your time. Nothing you can do means anything.
Again, grabbing her by her hair, it seems.
You're nothing. Nobody.
Yeah. Please stop. If you have business with me, I'll oblige. You can't harm me. I'm telekinetic. Whoa. And if you tell me to stop doing business here, I'll stop. So please, just leave her alone.
Such sisterly devotion. Well, if that's what you want, I'll be a gentleman and do as you say.
Yeah, no. Looks like something's up. What should we do?
Help? Washing away.
Of course we're gonna go in and fucking help. We're Adol motherfucking Christian.
Saver of dames and helper of friends.
Hey now, how about you stop right there? Or else I'm gonna have to crush some walls.
Huh?
What?
Adol instructed the Knights to stop what they're doing. Dude literally said someone was trying to save her. Yes, and now he's the evil villain. Right? Exactly.
What the hell? You dare issue orders to the Dragon Knights? Know your place. You must not be from around here. That red hair. You're European. Interesting.
Not only am I European, I've saved this world a few times, mother flipper. If I had any of the gear from any of my prior adventures, you would be amazed by how many times I could jump, and the fact that I could breathe underwater, and the fact that I could probably like sprint around you and turn small and do a whole bunch of other things. But I don't have any of that stuff, because every time I start a new game, I discard it for the sake of honor. It would not be right for me to just carry around New Game Plus gear every single time we start a quest. No. Every time I leave a country, I need to drop all my gear at the border and then start anew to give every new monster a fighting chance.
Alright, new plan. Men, arrest these foreigners.
As always, a reminder that Eastler dictates that the timeline has origins of 1, 2, 10. 10 is going there? Jesus. 10, 4, 3, 5, 8, 6, 7, 9. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Yeah, so interesting that I'm playing this now because the next game I do play will be 9, so I guess it is. I guess this is a halfway decent order. But yeah, adult is younger and 10, so it's either after 2 or after 4. Damn. But yeah, so Adol has, so basically as of this point, Adol has saved the world. 1, 2, presumably 3. Don't know what happens in 10 yet, but yeah. 4, 3, 5, 8, 6. Yeah, no. As of this point, Adol knows he is a chosen one of his entire species. Based on the events of Lacrimosa of Donna. Like, he should still have the mark, unless that goes away when Donna does her stuff. But he was a chosen one to represent the entire human race. for the species reset tree. Like, that's pretty impressive. Huh? What do you think you're doing?
You're under arrest as suspected Roman spies. We may be at peace, but one can never be too secure. You understand? And even if you're not spies, you need to be taught a lesson. To never, ever defy the authority of the Dragon Knights.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Why you?
Resistance is futile. You had best be cooperative until your charge is cleared.
Damn it. I don't realize he'd have to do as he was told until his charge was cleared. Stop. These men didn't do anything at all.
I'll let you go for today. I found a new toy to play with. Good luck with your flower selling.
Okay, so I have to hope that this man dies by the end of the game. I know we've been over how we like, or dislike Isekai Power Fantasy animes, for situations like this, I'd love a show about Isekai man who's played the game he's in so many times, he's just done. He knows Rad will be annoying later, and decides to just go up behind him and murk his ass. Dude, that would be great. That would be great. It's like, God damn it, I know all the twists and turns. I know you're evil. I know you're gonna be a dick. I'm gonna pull you into a dark alleyway, stab you in the throat, and be done with it. Yeah? Oh. Maya, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Because now Rad has no story armor. There's an Isekai type story I read a long time ago about a girl who was trapped in a VR game gone awry. Okay. Neat. Yeah. Good. I doubt we'll have any more customers for the rest of the day. So how about we go home? Can you help me clean up? I got those two men mixed up in all this. I remember at a certain point you just got so fed up and you started interrupting the plot devices. Yo, fuck you. I mean, and like they actually were surprised. It was weird. I mean, it's the one that probably jumps to mind most to me on like that kind of idea is what was it? It was like I was reborn as the villainess in like an Otome game or whatever. It was like one of the big ones that came out within like the past couple of years. And the entire premise was like, oh no, I was reincarnated as like the villainess, the one that like the protagonist girl is always antagonized by, who has like a whole bunch of like death endings, and she's reincarnated as a child, and it's like, okay, I need to do things to make, I need to prep so I don't get killed. However, the reason why she always got killed in the game was because she was an asshole. The person who got reincarnated into her is not an asshole. And therefore, none of like the story beats actually like really occur, but she keeps thinking that they do. Cause she's kind of dumb. And it like subverts it in all kinds of ways. And it's a pretty nice show. Kind of, she was like King's hidden kid. She somehow had a time limit, but not a life limit. What the hell? I hope they'll be okay. Cut to Adol and Dogi being tortured. Adol and Dogi had their weapons confiscated. Oh, is this why we don't have all the best stuff now? Or do we already have?
Roman spies my ass. You're just making things up so you can lock us away.
We'll see about that. The redhead looks like he knows his way around a sword.
Not exactly, okay. Yeah?
This blade has obvious marks of long use. It's not like a European weapon would be of any use against ours, though. Might as well be a twig. Regardless, I can tell you're not just normal travelers. Looks like it would be quite worthwhile getting you to talk.
Like hell it will. We're completely innocent here. You've got the wrong guys.
I mean, not even wrong guys. It's like they're obviously just calling you spies because whatever. It's like not even wrong or right here. They explain in a second, but basically the enemies in this region are only damaged by 2 regions of MacGuffin. Ah, okay. Okay. So it's like the dinosaur enemies in Donna, where it's like you need the orichalcum weapons to do anything. Wait, so it was... Yep. So it was 8, 6, 7, 9. So 6... Which one was 6? Was 6, 8, 6, 7, 9, 6... Was 6 Nepishtim? Arcanepishtim. So... How does Nepishtim start? Oh yeah, no, Nepishtim starts with Adol being shipwrecked. Yeah, that's... Because I'm just like, okay, from 8, with the orichalcum weapons, does he get shipwrecked? Because in Celceta, he gets lost in the forest. But in 6, I think he gets shipwrecked. Yeah, pirate ship. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, so he does get shipwrecked. He loses all of the island gear there. Okay. Because I was like, okay, what gear could he potentially... Because at the start of Lacrimosa Donna, he gets shipwrecked, so he loses all his shit. So, like, that's that reset. I was like, does he get reset between this and Donna? And it's, yes, he does, because Nepishtim resets it. But after Nepishtim, he would have the 3 swords that Nepishtim had, and Celceta happens, and he gets lost in the... Well, no, this is 7, so he should have the 3 swords, but whatever. 5, he is not shipwrecked, but alchemy has some weird regionality. Okay.
No, yeah, I mean, adult skill with the sword is undeniable. That's no crime. Beat the shit out of you.
So you admit it. Even if you're not spies, I bet you're either mercenaries or bounty hunters.
Well, we're adventurers.
Alright, I can't forget the possibility of you being pirates.
We have gone on pirate ships.
Not quite. They're adventurers.
Oh, yo, what's up? You know, they're adventurers.
Yeah. Commander Sias?
Yo, you know me. Okay. You're the twink from the opening. You were the other sword boy. As we find out, that's illegal here. Adol the Red. He's quite famous. I'd heard that his hair looks like fire. And indeed, the rumors are quite true. Yo, Adol the Red. Like a goddamn pirate.
Adventurer? You expect me to believe nonsense like that? Wait, what the hell are you doing here, Sias? You trying to defy me?
Not at all. but there is someone else who has business with them. Someone higher in rank than you. I'm merely following orders. There's a line in 9 where one of them is like, Adol the Red? What a lame name. Aw. What? I mean, doesn't he get the moniker Crimson King? Which, I mean, frankly, is a lot cooler than Adol the Red. I'm not going to deny that. They just go, what's his name?
You mean?
That's right. It's a direct order from His Majesty. Yeah, that's his monster name. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking good monster name. Sorry to interrupt your hard work, but I do believe it can wait.
Son of a... Get out of here! Don't get all high and mighty on me. I don't care if you're the Altagenian Falcon. You're just a piece of trash from the old town. You just wait. I'll show you who's boss.
Oh, that guy gets no puss. My. Doesn't make a very good commander now, does he? Oh, Bison, here's a sneak peek to my emo brainstorm. Yo! Ah, it's the peak. It's the peak. We like a good peak. That's not it? Oh. As a commander of the Dragon Knights myself, please accept my apologies for his behavior. I just wanted to use peek. Ah, okay. Sneak peek. I'm truly sorry that you two have had such a poor introduction to Altago. Decided to make the Chloe emote a emote. Oh, nice.
That's okay, I guess. Thanks. So, who are you?
The name's Sias. I am under direct command of the General. I've come here to bring you before someone who greatly wishes to meet you. Will you accompany me? Not really like we have a choice. Although, I have a feeling if we were held here for more than a day, Dogi would just break the wall. Boy, please, could you guys not kill everyone to Erebony? And they don't listen.
Do we really have a choice? Wait, you say His Majesty? Don't tell me.
It is as you suspect. The very person we, the Dragon Knights, serve. The ruler of all Altago. His Majesty, Kim Kimarl, awaits you. Okay. Well, Sias, you seem pretty chill. I'm probably gonna have to fight you because we're gonna, like, escape the city or something, and, like, the king's gonna be like, go kill him! And you'll be like, okay, fine, I guess. We'll fight you off, and we'll be all good and whatever. This is Altago Palace. His Majesty is waiting for you in the audience chamber. You may enter at will.
Right. Looks like our minds have been made up for us. Let's go, Adol.
Okay. God. I hate the control scheme that I have to use right now. Circle is input. R3 is into that menu. Square is exit. Fast forward. Freaking garbage. Your Majesty, I have brought the men with me.
Let them in.
It's like I'm also playing this in big picture mode. Jump through goddamn hoops to get to work with my PS5 controller. Reminded that this game was on the PSP. Ah, okay. I mean, graphically it looks like it.
You must be confused. Arrested, then summoned here so suddenly. My name is Kimarl. Kimarl Sari Adonis. I'm the king of Altago. Adol, hurry up and say something.
Adol greeted the king and introduced himself.
Adol the Red.
I like how he doesn't call himself Adol Kristen. It's Adol the Red.
I've heard about you, but I must admit you are younger than I had imagined. You must be his partner, Dogi. Is that right?
Huh? Know about me too?
An old friend of mine has told me much about both of you. A freedom-loving pirate king, as it happens. He told me of your visit to Altago.
Pirate King. Okay, so he knows the people that we were rolling with in Salsetta. Or, no, not Salsetta, Nepishtim. Yeah, because Nepishtim, it was the pirate people. Salsetta, it was
Yeah, we just walked this outside, as far as I remember. I'm certain you must know his name. One-Eyed Laddock. You know Laddock? Oh, Geezer didn't tell us anything about you. He must have wanted you to be surprised. However, I never imagined you would get mixed up with the Dragon Knights first thing upon your arrival. You're even more trouble-prone than the rumors suggest. Well, yeah, that is pretty much us. It was not very long ago that we were at war. It's only natural to be on guard. Rod can be a bit of a handful on occasion, but he is not a bad man.
Fucking yeah, right. He's a handful on occasion. He was literally just one-eyed sex. Yeah, no. Dude was literally trying to freaking extort sex out of a flower girl in the fucking common of your city. Like, fucking not a bad man? What is bad to you?
If he has done anything out of line, please allow me to apologize on his behalf. Not at all. At all? It is my understanding that you're an adventurer. I assume you plan to explore our little country of Altago.
If possible, yes. Haven't really thought about it. If possible, yeah.
I see. However, there is a mandate that currently forbids the movement of foreigners beyond the city walls. I believe it would be prudent for me to make an exception in your case, though. Sure that's okay? Take it as a token of my regret for what happened earlier. Besides which, you are Laddock's acquaintances. I wasn't joking.
And also, like, if they said, hey, you can't explore, I have to believe that Adol wouldn't exactly listen to them. He would just leave anyway, because it's like, why am I staying in Altago for any significant amount of time when I could be out exploring somewhere? Which is my calling. It's like, I'm not gonna wait here for years until they take down the limitation. It's like, no, I'm just gonna leave. I'll come back later. Fucking whatever. Or I'm going to ignore them and just explore anyway, because fuck them.
And I must admit, I am interested in seeing just what adventurers like yourselves actually do. I do not mean to make it sound as though we are negotiating a deal, but I have a favor to ask of you. A few days ago, there was an earthquake, which is an extremely rare incident here in Altago. I am unsure whether the quake contributed to its discovery, but an ancient shrine was found nearby. I had the Dragon Knights examine the area. They found no abnormalities. I am not so easily satisfied, however. Some may call it a hunch, but I cannot help thinking there may be something worthwhile there. Which is why I want adventurers such as yourselves to take a look and tell me what you think. I see. Sounds like a perfect job for you, Adol. No boats involved. What do you want to do?
Fuck yeah. Al thought about it for only a moment, then enthusiastically accepted the king's request.
I'm in your debt. Sias.
Yes, your majesty?
Inform them of the shrine's location. Additionally, no matter how skilled they may be, this is their first time in Altago. Please ensure they are not lacking in anything before they set off.
Yes, your majesty.
Give me my weapons back, bitch! I want my weapons! I need my slicey stick!
I must thank you for accepting His Majesty's request. Regarding the location of the shrine, well, before we get to that, allow me to give you this. You got Shamshia! You gotta love the Shamshia! And also the classic East item acquisition. You got Svarai!
Weapons?
They're used here by the Dragon Knights. In Altago, our weapons are infused with what's known simply as dragon energy. This makes them much stronger, as well as easier to use than your open weapons.
Well, they're pretty well made, I'll give you that.
Dogi literally uses gauntlets. Like, how can they be easier to use? He punches things.
Sure we can have these, though?
Think of them as an exchange for the ones Rad took from you. Besides, these Altaginian weapons are more than just strong. The dragon energy in them allows for the use of special skills, special skills that I have not been able to use throughout the rest of all of the freaking series. I mean, I guess if this is an introduction to this system, this is the first game where they have the skills. Right? Because in all the previous games, it was bump, then it was just swing your sword, and then it was use the bracelets to fire off magic, or have the swords that have different effects. So it's also the first party system game, exactly, yeah. So I guess this is the first time where skills, but them claiming the dragon energy lasts or special use of skills doesn't make sense in timeline, given that the two other party-based skill system games happened before this one. But they were made after this one. So this thing doesn't make sense. Because he was able to use skills in Lacrimosa of Donna and Salsetta, and neither of them had those. So now you're getting it, yeah. Rather than explain, how about I show you their functions? You'll surely understand better if you see them in action. Learn weapon usage. Alright, come with me then. Who the fuck are those orcs? They're like green. Colosseum. Yo, are we gonna have Colosseum bouts in this game? I always love a good Colosseum. Freaking Ratchet and Clank Colosseums and like Up Your Arsenal and Deadlock. I love those. Man, didn't expect the Colosseum to be this big. This Colosseum is one of the royal facilities of Altago. We sometimes showcase battles between swordsman and monster here, though it's usually used for training. Are these two the ones you told me about? Oh, hello there. Can you wear even less? Not bad shape for foreigners. Yes, I'll be instructing them in Altigian weapon arts. I'd like your help as per our previous arrangement. No reason to turn down a request from the Falcon himself. However, I'd like you to showcase your swordsmanship in return. It would be a guaranteed full house, if you're the headliner. As long as the General agrees. Is that a challenge? Yeah, is that... Are you challenging me? Oh, you're no fun. You there, ready the beasts? Yes, ma'am. Who's that lady? Leather, metal studs, killer outfit. She must be the executioner? Spot on. Her name is Ursa, and yes, she is the executioner and manager of this entire facility. I have requested that she provide some monsters for training purposes. Learn by doing, as they say. Real monster already, huh? Let me out. That I shall. Now then, before you begin, why don't we go over some basics? In locations where Adult unsheaths his sword, battle controls are used. A to attack, A to repeatedly for combo, B to evade, switch, LB and RB, okay. Xbox default shown, button display, see, it is Xbox default shown, but the buttons that I press are not equivalent to it. Because I believe... How is Xbox aligned in terms? Because isn't A circle and X B on Xbox? Like if we're doing PlayStation equivalents? A is bottom. Yeah. So A would be to attack. B is right. Yeah. So this is just absolutely wrong with what I'm getting right now. Because evade on this is square, which is left. And attack will be circle. like the equivalence going on here is absolute garbage between even big picture mode PS5 and what's happening, which is just absolutely infuriating. Because, like, that control scheme makes sense. And, like, you telling me, Montano, and this, I guess, it just adds an annoying thing. I play on Steam with Xbox. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox controller. And I was talking about earlier how I'm like, why isn't there just an option in Steam to be like, hey, like, you are detecting X controller, output it as Y. It's like, why is that just not a thing? It's like, hey Steam, you are detecting I have a controller, and the game tries to auto-detect it, which is generally fine. But if I don't want it to detect it as that, why can't I just say, hey, pick this up as a PS4 controller, or as an Xbox controller, in an easy to understand way? Because, like, it's so flippin' annoying. Because this game was made for PSP, which has a PlayStation layout. So, that's a different annoyance that I have with a lot of games that is generally getting fixed nowadays, where it's like, why are there not just options to play as the various different sets? Which is why I always say, like, the Disgaea games have pretty damn good ports, where it's like, hey, you just pick, hey, what are you using here? Swaps the PNGs, makes it easy. But it's like, so, the annoyance around getting this to go was annoying enough to the point where yesterday when I did my, like, Duolingo and Anki deck, I was just tired and frustrated and annoyed. But oh well. Approach the enemy to attack and fall back when you sense danger. This is the #1 rule of survival. You may already know this, but it never hurts to reconfirm the fundamentals. Yeah, I guess. Kind of a little overly basic, though, if you ask me. The details of new tutorials can also be found in the help section of your journal. You may check your journal at any time to review any tutorials. How? I don't know how to access my journal because it's friggin' weird. Alright, let's get started. Equipping weapons and skills. Lesson 1, don't die. Skills are linked to weapons, therefore in order to use them, you must first equip those weapons. Before we go any further, let us go over equipping weapons and skills. To equip weapons and skills, go into the equip section of the camp menu. Skills will show up in the menu after corresponding weapons are first equipped. Yep. Try equipping the weapon I gave you earlier. We'll start from there. Alright. Equip. Weapon. That. Like, why is it that? Right, like, why is it giving me that button instead of, like, RT? Strength Blast. Alright. Combination. God, he's such a square. File, save. Yeah, because it's like keyboard mouse config, great. That doesn't help me at all right now. It's like, why did you give me a keyboard mouse config and not a controller config in this menu? Like, I can't go into my journal. Whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's a different adult voice actor.
Alright, let me at it. Alright. Alright.
Yeah, like squares dodge, circle is attack. Okay. Good. Looks like you're both ready. Yeah, we are, but... I don't know. Is it just me or do you feel something from the weapon? The energy you feel surging through you as you hold your weapon is dragon energy. You can feel it. That means you have a natural talent for using skills. Oh, well, great. That just makes me want to try using some. And so you shall. Using skills. Allow me to explain the process. Listen up. Skills use SP, which is stored each time you attack an enemy normally. You can use the charge attacks to store a lot of SP at once. Skill points, gained every successive attack, yep. Available SP, SP required, yep. When enough SP is available, press the button combination LTB of the skill you want to use. Press A to press and hold A to charge your attack. Charge attack is stronger than any attacks and increment SP more quickly. That's the basic premise. I see. So you need to store up energy during battles to use skills. Man, this could take a while to get used to. Not. I'm sure if you actually try it, you'll understand much better. Here, you'll need this. It's a dummy doll used mainly to train new recruits. You'll naturally get familiar with using skills by practicing upon it. I'm pretty well prepared. Gotta say, this brings back a lot of memories too. My master used to train me with dolls just like this. You plan to just stand there and wax nostalgic? Come, take up a fighting stance. It shouldn't be too difficult. Simply use charge attacks and skills to destroy the doll. However, if you destroy the doll without using both charge attacks and skills, you must do it over. Over and over until you do it properly. Why so strict all of a sudden? Well, it is training, I guess. Let's try it out. That's the spirit? When you're ready, then. Begin. How?
Yeah, all right, let me all right.
Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Let me all right. Yeah, let me all right.
I literally don't know what button I need to press to be able to use my skills because of this godforsaken control scheme. Like, I'm holding both of the things down. Your charge attacks were successful, but the doll was destroyed before you used any skills. Try again. No, explain what. God damn it. I don't need you to explain once more. I get it. Yeah, LTB. Like, I was holding it that it's not. Okay, you know what? Fuck. Controller options, maybe? Rearrange controller order, global settings, Steam input per game. Yeah, like this annoying stuff. Forced off, forced off. Controller config. Yeah, I don't know what it would be. You need to do it over. Okay, fine, whatever. Again. And I have enough. The annoyance of this, where it's like, if I didn't choose the tutorial, I probably would have been able to advance more. And I can't even access the menu right now to, like, save and leave because I'm in combat. God, this fucking game, man. Okay. Okay, we are going to... I'm going to try something. I'm going to exit the game. Close it because that. And then I'm going to... exit big picture mode. I'm going to exit big picture mode. I'm going to turn off my PS5 controller. I'm going to get my PS4 controller. I'm going to plug it in and use DS4 Windows to hopefully get it to just pick up as a Xbox controller. And that will hopefully allow me to do this game. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, because I kind of need to have all the buttons. Okay. So you're on that now. You're plugged in. Xbox 360 controller. Cool. Do that. Come in here and click on there and a whole bunch of things and whatever. Then come back to there. Hit play. Checking out the configuration tool. Yeah, all those things. Key config. Keyboard and mouse. Yeah. Annoying part is gamepad. It's just like, hey, button 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm like, I don't know what those buttons are, dude. Okay. Well, regardless. Okay, save and launch. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if I come in here, still that. But I don't know if you're both right. Okay, so it's detecting it much the same, but now, god damn it, is that the game? The game is correctly assessed. Okay. Just want to make sure. Looks like you're both ready. Yeah, we are, but yeah, that all is just me. Do you feel? Yeah. Using skills. Okay. Charge attack. RTB. RTB. Okay. Shift tab. Controller configuration. Switch controller. Yeah, do that. Done. Okay. It's not working. Don't even know how I got here. Okay, shift tab, because now I need to force quit. Because now I need to relaunch the game with the configuration tool, and I need to switch some buttons around. Because I fucking love this. Okay, so enter. You're not even detecting an input on my thing. Okay, so how the fuck do you change the configuration of this godforsaken game? You dumbass. Oh my god. Okay, problem solving. How do I problem solve this? Edit profile. See, the annoying part about this is I don't know what button is being... Like, I don't know what's going on in regards to like this and why there isn't something being picked up. Because it says to use XYZ skill. Oh god. Okay. Hmm. God. This game is fucking atrocious. Like the fact that I've never had this problem with any of the other games. Not with any of the games with this kind of system, not with any of the games prior to this game, like chronological, like actually in term release year. Like just this port, man. Like the controller issues with it are so annoying, and like the way to change the button layout doesn't even fucking make sense. Because you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. So like this is the configuration menu, right? And you would come here and it's like, hey, keyboard and mouse, cool. And gamepad, cool. I have gamepad here, and it's like, hey, I want enter to be something different. So I click on it and I'm pressing the button I want it to be. And it's not having it. And I don't know how to change it because it's not like this isn't a good menu. I can't change anything here, even though you tell me I should be able to. And I don't know what button you're specifically referencing when you're just referring to them as button 1, 2, 3 through 12, basically. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, this thing is garbage. So what I'm going to have to do is just make do. I'm going to save and launch. I'm gonna play as this, and when it comes time for me to use the skill, I am just gonna have to use the keyboard. Because there's literally nothing else I can do. Like that, I have to do it. Because the friggin' button combinations don't actually work. And yeah, it's kinda garbage. So yeah. There we go, and then what is it like? Is it?
Let me at it. All right.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Say change like. I did not think that this would be an issue. I really didn't. Is it right click? Is it supposed to be keyboard and mouse?
Let me at it. All right. Let me at it.
C, V, X, Z, B, G, H, and Q, E. Shift. There we go. And shift. Yeah. And now we're just going to be doing this with no skills. No skills. Good. Looks like you understand how to use skills now. Yes, wonderful. Fucking infuriating. This is. Man, well, great stuff. All the Virginian weapons are really strong. Using charge attacks effectively also helps with using skills. And that's the extent of the knowledge I can impart to you regarding skills. Attack types. Lastly, I'll inform you of attack types. It's a bit complicated, but it will be helpful to at least have an idea. Depending on the monster type, the efficacy and accuracy of your attacks may change. The rule of thumb is, for soft enemies, use Adol, and for hard enemies, use Dogi. Damage, yeah, so slash, blunt, pierce, basically. Slash, fleshy foes, archers. There are various types of monsters, each with different characteristics. Sometimes your weapons won't work.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't really get it. I don't know how I've fought countless battles so far. We've never had to worry about attack types.
Yeah, you have. Foreigners. Yeah, you have. In previous games, you definitely had to. Don't underestimate the monsters, especially if you've never fought one in Altago before.
That's alright. I didn't mean to sound cocky or anything. Just comes naturally.
Science, they're ready. Good timing. Adol, Dogi, your monsters await. After a real battle, I'm quite confident you'll understand the true importance of attack types. Grr.
Those are Altaginian monsters?
They've been captured specifically for training purposes. They're broken in, so to speak, so you don't need to worry. These monsters in particular have extremely soft bodies, making strike attacks ineffective, which means...
that my attacks won't work. Just great.
Why don't you try attacking first? You'll see what we mean right away. The monsters are getting impatient. We should get started.
Alright, let's do this, Adol.
My beasts, you may proceed. Okay. Stop. Good. Not bad.
My attacks really didn't work.
It's not over yet. Next.
This time the monster has a hard shell. Looks like your sword won't do much at all. Let me do the attacking.
Begin. It is much slower. Here we go. Good. So, how was it? Do you understand the importance of attack types now?
Yeah, never imagined my damage output could vary that much. The monsters in Altago really are strong.
It's good that you understand. Keep in mind, however, that this is only training. In real battles, you may face many monsters at once. Alternating who will attack therefore becomes all the more important.
In other words, teamwork. Good thing I'm with you, buddy.
That's about it. Anything else you'd like me to go over again? No. End tutorial, please. I see. If you ever feel the need to confirm anything you learned today, you need only check your journal. There are more unknown monsters in Altago than there are known, so be certain you always keep your guard up. You seem very bad at what you guys need to do then. Like, more unknown than known? You guys have not been exploring very much then. We're done here. Why don't we go outside? I have work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Adol thanked Ursa. Don't mention it. Come by any time. I'm always here, and I do so enjoy my work. Be careful not to get eaten by monsters out there, or there won't be anything left for me.
Thanks.
Now, if you have any questions, I will answer them. You may ask anything, not just about how to fight. About the geography. Outside Altago City is an open area called, predictably, Altago Plains. It is quite expansive and has roads that lead to the numerous villages which dot the land. Just wandering about is sure to get you lost, so I suggest you regularly take note of your location. But the monsters. I must warn you though. Among the monsters of Altago, there are some which are quite enormous. We call them Titanos, and they cannot be defeated through regular means. Even the normal-sized monsters are quite ferocious, and they may attack in packs. In Altago, it is considered common sense not to wander into the plains without a companion. There are two of you, but it would be better if you had a third companion. How to get stronger weapons. Stronger weapons would be prudent as well. We have a procedure called synthesis in Altago. You should be able to use it to obtain more suitable armaments. If you want to know more about it, I'd suggest visiting one of the weapon or item shops, or even a street merchant. No further questions, okay? So, synthesize to get better weapons.
If you excuse me, then. The shrine His Majesty wants you to investigate is to the northwest of here. Ah, right. Here, take this as well. You got Map of Altago. To access items, including the map, press the Assign menu button or key. This will open the item menu. When checking the map of Altago, your next destination will be marked with a flag. Press X to open item menu. It's gonna report. Okay. Okay, cool. Man, thanks a lot. Should you learn anything, please do report back to His Majesty at once. Good luck out there. Okay. Man, for a moment I thought we were done for. Guess we can't complain though. We got to meet some high-ups, and he even scored us a pass out of this town. Heck, skilled swordsman even taught us a few things. It's a good start to our journey, if you ask me. A good omen, even. So, we gonna head out or what? Need to kick us some shrine. Let's go. It's that girl. I wanna go talk to the flower girl. Oh wait, that's the. Oh well, whatever. Forward into progress. Oh, look at all the wheat. Ooh, good music. Altago Plains. The monsters outside the city walls will attack and drain your HP, and if your HP reaches 0, it's game over. HP can be recovered by touching stone monuments or simply by standing still. Be sure to keep a careful eye on it. Yeah. Additionally, you can view the minimap in full screen by pressing the assign button or map key. Yeah, here we go. Doesn't tell us anything. Save. Okay, get monster hide. Fortunately, I do not have. Oh, you have to get pretty darn close to the drop to pick it up. I hope we get an item that expands that radius. Oh yeah, like attacking the corpse, and that's more. Like you're mining the corpse of an enemy, which is just funny. Okay. Oh yeah, look at me cutting grass. Oh, you get on the ground and you like pick it up. Interesting. You cannot go into the tall grass. I would really like to use skills, but fortunately I can't. Which is going to suck. East Altago City, 800 mail. West Chinoa Village, 26.7 crim mail. Segram 56. Ancient shrine located to the north. Approximately 2 frequent landslides. Avoidance recommended. Wasn't the shrine added? It wasn't the shrine discovered because there was an earthquake? Like, how's it already on that sign? Seems a bit weird to me. Okay. At least I'm getting plenty of XP. Yeah, really just can't use skills of any kind. Really kind of blows. It's gonna really blow when I can't play as Adol with his, like, good deeps. Okay, so cut grass to get your SP back a little bit more. I'm at the start of the game, so I need to try and collect as much stuff as possible. Gotta attack these corpses. Get the iron ore.
Okay, prairie wood. Give me all that good stuff. Give me them bone fragments. Got eco extract. Recovers the HP of a user by 50. Okay. Okay. Get out of there. I'm gonna probably get to the first boss of the game, and I'm only gonna be able to fight with my base attacks. It's gonna suck. Monster there. And my iron ore. Love to see it. It's like there's no real point to do charge attacks currently. It's like, oh yeah, no, you just stun lock enemies. It's pretty easy. Save. Let's retry. Try from the last stone monument touched. Okay. Options. Oh, there's even more options than I was expecting. Button display. Oh, you can change it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so maybe I was a bit hard on the game. Hey, 50 Mirror, how's it going, my man? Just visual fidelity. Yeah, frame rate, blue, high, yeah, all those. Okay, so gamepad, tab right, switch back. So use skill by pressing this button. Desired guard. Activate guard by pressing guard trigger 1. Gamepad config. Attack. Yeah, so this is already wrong. Like, attack is not X. Oh, and it just tells me what it is. It doesn't let me change it. Good, just chilling nice. Yeah, you have missed the annoyance of this game that I've been having, where basically this game just does not like me being able to play it. Tried playing it with a PS5 controller, could only do it in big picture mode. Was doing that, but then found out that could not use the skills in the game because for whatever reason the triggers just weren't there. And basically, like, I can give you an explanation. So it says accept is X, which would be the down button. Accept for me is square. Cancel would be circle. Actually, so right now dodge is square. It shouldn't be. X is this. It shouldn't be. Circle is attack. Shouldn't be. And I can't actually use my skills because the triggers aren't actually, like, mapped to anything. Like, it's like in the configuration, it's there, but it's like, it seems like it's honestly just there to tell you what it is and not to change it in any way. Like it says, change settings, cannot change this button. Okay, except, yeah, it has that as square. Wait, okay. Yeah. So for whatever reason, it's like all the buttons got moved counterclockwise. So I want attack to be square. I want dodge roll to be circle. I want extra skills triangle. I don't believe. Okay, so triangle's still the same for whatever fucking reason. Guard trigger L2, R2. Says it's L2. Skill right. Skill down. Skill left. Skill up. Like, I don't know why triangle's the same. Dodge is still set as X. Does it auto move things? Give us a good luck, I start with myself. Yeah, no, dodge. Wait. Yeah, no, dodge is X because I'm. So, I'm hitting circle because that's confirmed. Now, you can see accept is X and dodge is X. I'm hitting circle and it moves it over because that's the accept, and when I hit X, it changes it to square. I don't want that. I want dodge as circle, which it detects as X. Yeah, so like this all absolute garbage. I don't know what's happening here, and I hate it. Like, it is fucking obnoxious. Can't menu. Yeah, for some reason, the options button is R2. Bison decoying World War II Cypher here to play again. Yeah. And the share button is L2. Like, I don't understand how this game is picking up this controller. Because it was picking up the PS5 controller the same way, poorly. It was picking up the PS4 controller the same way, poorly. It's now picking up the PS4 controller through GS4 Windows, which is making it be seen as an Xbox controller, poorly. I don't comprehend this game. Like, it is fucking bonkers. Okay, and... Oh my god, and now X is the down menu, and also attack. At least I can use skills now, so that's a good thing, I guess. Fucking hate this, man. So, is it because... Is it... What's the item menu? The square. Okay, so too many things are square right now, is what I'm picking up. Accept and toggle on phone account. Don't even. Here, I'll put info toggle on L3 because I just want to be done. So square is now that, X is now that, circle is now that. I can now do that. I apparently don't know how to guard yet because that was a thing, unless I can only do it in combat. I don't know. Triangle, I don't have an extra skill yet. Okay. So, okay. I might be able to functionally play this game now. It's stupid, but I can do it. Shrine of Origins. Shrine to the northwest of town. This looks to be the place. Dragon Knights couldn't find anything here, right? Guess we should probably take a look around anyway. Okay, so now that's that. Minimap is that, so that's... Okay, so now you control... Kinda like a normal game. Still weird, because now square is exit. instead of circle, which is what I usually am used to. Okay, so do that. Okay, good. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Okay, good, good. Okay, now the game controls like a normal game. We love to see it. But I'm glad that you're doing well, 50 Mira. What games have you been playing recently? Because Fontano, he's doing like New Game November. Which is pretty cool, and I believe, yeah, Mr. Light Kuro too, nice, nice. And Mr. Light is playing Neo 2. Are you playing it with like, are you just playing it in raw Japanese, or are you using like that overlay that got like canceled or whatever? Yeah, because I've heard good things about Kuro 2, online and from Neko Dave, so I'm excited for 4 years from now when I get to play it. Unless I just in Japanese? Nice. Yeah, still doing my best to make progress and learn Japanese, hopefully to the point where I'll be able to do it. See, it gets to the point where I'm like, at what point should I just start playing games in Japanese with the intent that as I play it, I'll just be looking things up and trying to learn by playing the game? I think I want to play after it. Well, once I finish Atelier Ryza 2. So, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, at some point I'm going to be playing Atelier Ryza on the channel. Not sure if I'll put it as a sub goal or something. Because I've never actually played an Atelier game, so I think it'll be a good game. Open space, nice. Looks like this really is the shrine that the king was talking about. The shrine. What, did they just miss this? Also playing the new Aliens game with friends too? Nice! It's a stone monument of some sort. Wanna give it a closer look? That all has good history with stone monuments. This seems like a dual room, so I'm going to save. Never a bad idea to save. A strange seal drawn on the monument. Seems really old. What do you think, Adol? A strange energy filled the room. What the? Visitor to Altago from foreign lands, thou hast the calling of a warrior. To thee I shall grant my seal. Whence the history of Altago unfurleth. He who bears vigor, grace, and grief doth appear. Ere ancient Altago meeteth its doom, thou shouldst visit my brethren.
Whoa, oh my god, I feel god energy flowing in me. This is only the, 7th time in my life.
Hey, you alright at all?
Yeah, I'm fine. Adol mentioned a slight dizziness, but claimed to feel fine otherwise.
Okay. Well, as long as you're not hurt. What was that voice just now, though? And that monument thing. Still giving off light. Well, whatever the case, we should probably head back to Aldago. Tell the king what happened and all.
Okay.
Whoa, oh no, it's going to be a monster. Whatever shall we do?
Oh my god, it's a tortoise. It's a two-headed turtle. Not tortoise. Two-headed Val Kalar. Yeah, I was not lying when I said what I said.
Whoa, what in the? What is that? Is that one of those Titanos the commander was talking about? Why is it here of all places? Damn it. Guess we gotta man up. Let's do this, Adol.
God damn it.
And the scene from Man was God. Yeah, turtle. Oh no, he had an extendo head. Yeah, make sure I'm not like trying to hit square all the time, man. Oh no, bubble! Bubble beam! God damn, this thing has a lot of health. Was I supposed to level up again? Before, like, doing this fight? Or was I supposed to get more, like, more equipment? It's like, this thing has a shit ton of health. I'm looking at it. Am I doing this on, like, hard mode, even though I'm playing on normal? Wait, it says warning. Oh, okay. So that's apparently like, hey, I'm gonna use my super move kind of deal. Okay, oh god, I'm at 3 health. I don't have another healing craft, I don't believe. Yeah, no. I think the annoying part about that menu, in particular, the item menu, is that you have to close it with the cancel button. You can't close it by using the, you can't close it by re-hitting the same button, which is kind of obnoxious. Okay. Yeah. Come on. And I'm guessing I can't do flashcards until I go through a tutorial to get them. Like, hey, do you know about flashcards? And it's like, yes, and now you unlock the ability to do it instead of just having it, like, naturally. Combination. Okay, cool. Nothing's working anymore. What are we supposed to do now? Oh, warrior. Unleash the power of my emblem. Fire Emblem? Engage? Game that's coming out in January. That I'm really excited about. I'm gonna stream. And I ordered the limited edition for it. You got Moon Seal. Nice, thanks. With the Seal of the Moon, Alec can now use his extra skill. Note, you can unleash your extra skill only when the extra gauge is full. Press Y to unleash your powerful attack when the extra gauge is full. Triangle. I did set this as triangle, and I checked it. Use regular skill successfully to fill up the gauge more quickly. What now? It's power. Is it coming from Adol? I don't know what's going on, but this ain't no time for flapping our gums. Let's bust this thing down. I'm Dogi the Wall Crusher. Oh, nice. Nice. He even rezzed Adol, so he got the kill. Nice. We killed a big turtle. And I was probably underleveled or under-equipped. Probably could have bought some armor before coming out here if I actually looked around with 1 HP. Yeah, right?
We did it. What was that? That power just now. Don't tell me you were hiding it from me all this time.
Like, knowing that this game happens after Lacrimosa of Dawn, so sad. It happens, like, pretty late in the series. It's like, dude, you should be pretty knowledgeable about super skills. But, of course, he's not, because this game was made before those. But the East timeline doesn't make sense when you think of it in any kind of meta-narrative and character capability kind of deal. Because it's like, right, why would Adol ever, like, I feel like if I got half of the accessories that Adol gets, I would staple them into my body, right? It's like, oh, this thing just lets me double jump. I'm gonna staple this thing around my neck and it's never coming off. Right? Like, there'd be certain things where you're just like, even if you get shipwrecked, right? Like, losing a sword in a shipwreck, sure. But, like, I'm not in this bitch around my throat. You have to rip this thing off of me. No way am I letting go of my double jump. Like, no way am I letting go of the thing that lets me breathe underwater. All 20 of the things he collects that lets him do that. Like, there are a whole bunch of things that's like, really, Adol, you need to hold on to these a bit more.
Hey, Adol. What's going on here? I need to get him out of here.
Don't move him.
Yo, what's up, girl?
What?
Moving him could be dangerous. Leave him to me.
Alright. Wait, haven't I seen you before?
He's unconscious, but his eyes are open. This is bad. I need to make him sleep somehow. Perhaps with the scent of half-bloomed siren flowers? I hope this works.
He is unconscious, but his eyes are open. Oh, God. Oh, it's the girl. Oh my god. They actually put covers on top of Adol instead of just having him lie on top of a bed. Wow. How far the game has come.
Maya, what are you doing? You shouldn't bother someone that's... Oh. You're awake. How are you feeling? Are you in any pain? Do you feel dizzy or nauseous at all?
Adol closed his eyes and tried to identify any injuries. His head ached a bit, but everything else seemed fine.
What a relief. You were asleep for so long. You seem much better now, and you aren't as pale as before. Here, take a sip of this.
The girl poured out some thick liquid from a bottle and offered it to Adol. Adol accepted the liquid. A strong honey-like flavor filled Adol's mouth. Adol completely recovered his strength.
Yeah, baby, get swole! Liquid sensu beans!
It's the sap from an L tree. It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Adol thanked the girl and asked what happened.
Where should I start? Well, my name is Tia. This girl next to me is my sister, Maya. Ah! This is our home in Old Town Altago. I make a living by gathering and selling various herbs and flowers. I was out on the plains yesterday, gathering what I needed as usual, and that's when I stumbled upon the shrine. When my curiosity got the better of me, and I took a look inside, I happened upon you, unconscious. And your friend Dogi carried you here.
Adol, you're awake.
Hey, Dogi. Come here, Dogi, Dogi, Dogi.
How do you feel? You certainly look better than before. Your face is white as a ship's sail.
Adol told Dogi that he was feeling completely fine now.
Well, that's good to hear. Don't make me worry like that, buddy. Sorry for the trouble, Tia. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I don't know what I'd have done with them.
No need to apologize. It's the least I could do after you saved me from that earlier predicament. And not only that, you wound up getting arrested for it. I never got to thank you properly for that.
Don't mention it. This guy right here just can't bear to sit back and watch when someone's in trouble. Thanks to him, we get mixed up in every flavor of misadventure there is. I've just learned to accept it and roll with the punches, and crush any walls that are in my way.
You know, it's a good thing Dogi isn't in Trails from Zero or Trails to Azure, because you know, I feel like he would crush some barriers. There's no need to get over the barrier when you can just go through it.
Oh dear. Huh?
Hello. Looks like you really are all better. Wanna get going? Shouldn't overstay our welcome.
Oh, there's no need to leave so soon. You should rest a bit. Really? I haven't even got to fuck you yet. What?
I'll thank Tia again and reassured her that he was completely fine. Dai Jobu death.
I hesitate to let you go, but... Alright. Do promise you'll be careful, though, okay? I'm usually either here at home or at the square where we met last. If you get injured or fall ill, please seek me out. I'll give you herbs that should fix you right up.
Sounds good. We'll drop by if anything comes up. Later, Maya. Be nice to your sister, alright?
Ah.
Okay.
Man, you seriously owe her one. Didn't see much resemblance between them, though, did you? Pretty different-looking sisters. The fact that the little one can't talk also kind of made me a little suspicious somehow. But anyway, looks like there really was something at that shrine, huh? That voice we heard, and that power. Any idea what it was all about? Let's report back to the king. Alright, you did say that we would. Yeah, maybe he'll know something. Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's go to the palace.
But yeah, having dash on, or dash or roll or dodge on circle, I feel like it was ingrained into me purely by FromSoft games. Because, like, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, I believe Sekiro, I'd have to check that. Like, they all... Okay, so that one, if I double hit, goes. So this is the only menu that you have to exit by hitting circle, by hitting cancel. Every other one, you can exit it by hitting the button that opens it. Which is why this is extremely infuriating. Especially because this is one where it's like you want to have it accessible during battle, like on easy button press. But it's annoying because you can't just hit the same button again. But yeah, like, it is interesting how certain games and their control schemes really just ingrain into individuals and I guess gamerhood at large as to what certain buttons should do what. Right? Like, I feel like in most games, where this one's kind of an exception because there's no dedicated jump button, but if there is a dedicated jump button, that button goes on X. Or, like, if I'm using PlayStation, like, jump goes on X, attack goes on square, dodge goes on circle. Like, that's the general gist of how I think of it, until you get to specifically FromSoft games where attack is on R1 and R2 because you have light and heavy. And item is on square. But it is always... going back into video game history and seeing how certain control schemes just kind of naturally developed. Because it's like, oh, it's carryover from, like, PlayStation 1 or, like, NES. Because I would imagine, like, jump on X is, like, almost a carryover from almost Crash Bandicoot, like, PS1 kind of games. Because I'm thinking it's like Sly Cooper, X is jump, Ratchet and Clank, X is jump. Both of those games also have attack on square. So I'm like, yeah, I have to think of... Wait, do they have attack on square? I think they have attack on square. Pretty sure. But But it's always interesting to try and track those things down, because there's nothing saying you can't have, like, jump on triangle, but no one would like it, and they would want it changed immediately.
Huh, who's that?
Oh, hello there, big man.
Who are you?
Big long earrings.
Ah, I see. You must be those vagabonds His Majesty spoke of. I really don't follow his reasoning sometimes. We just recently agreed on a ceasefire with Rom. Now he greets some strange nobodies with open arms.
What the hell?
No matter. General, as I said before, I'm leaving the matter to you. What Otago needs right now is commerce in the Meadow Sea. We can never be too wary of Rom, especially when it comes to safeguarding our trade ships, and we certainly cannot allow some nameless foreign drifters to wander about the country at a time like this.
Understood. However, I must have you know, my men may need to be dispatched elsewhere due to unforeseen situations. There is no guarantee.
Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man?
Yes, yes. All hard-headed fools, I say. His Majesty is no different. Am I the only one who seeks to bring about prosperity in this land?
No, you're just an asshole. Hope you're doing well, Neko Dave.
What the hell's that bozzo's problem?
I'm okay, thank you. You? I'm doing well. Went to a funeral service today for a person, which was not good. Well, wasn't happy, but I mean, like, made me surprised to how, like, easily swayed my emotions are just by atmosphere, right? Because, like, I went in and I was like, yeah, I kind of knew the guy. It was more a guy, like, I knew from church. And he was very much, like, more my mom's friend or anything. And the guy was old, like, he was, like, in his 80s. So it wasn't, like, strange that he passed. But, like, as I was there, like, the atmosphere... Like, because I never really had, like, a super personal connection with the guy. But, like, even the atmosphere, like, I was just crying. I was sad. But then afterwards, day got better because I went out for a Chinese buffet and just ate. It was good. I didn't, like, overeat to the point of being sick or anything, but, I mean, like, it's just always nice going to a buffet because you get to try a lot of food. Like, you're not stuck with, like, oh, I ordered a plate of Chinese food, I have my 4 things. It's, oh yeah, I got a plate, I can put different things on the plate, like, go back up, get a whole bunch, like, it was great, loved it. And some coconut shrimp, tasty.
Not all, I presume. His Majesty may have accepted you into our great kingdom, but you are still an outsider. I'd advise you to stay out of our internal affairs. Also, it is the duty of the Dragon Knights to serve and protect this great nation. We cannot allow you to do whatever you please within these borders.
Yeah, but I mean, do you allow your Dragon Knights to just go around and basically extorting sex from innocent people? Oh yeah? Is that what you do? Cool, great, love it.
Dick. Well, they're a scary bunch. Who the hell are they?
Counselor to His Majesty, Prime Minister Orbis, and General Dryson, the head of the Dragon Knights. I'm glad that you're doing well, Neko Dave. Getting the entire crew here. Fontana was here earlier, Mr. Light was here, Mira's here, Dave's here. Everyone's here. Love to see it. Everyone loves East. E7.
Alright, it's you. So the Prime Minister and the Military General here. Guess that would account for their air of superiority.
Prime Minister Orbis is also Commander Raud's father. Oh, wonderful. So, Commander Raud, the dickweed, was raised by him. Favorite East game? Well, I only played 2. Okay. I mean, East series are all pretty good. I mean, I'm not sure if you had any troubles with the controls when you were playing this. I'm not sure if you play on PC. But my... it's Xmas now, technically. Oh, it's Xmas. Shit. Fuck. But I have been having issues with this game and its control setup with, like, controllers on Steam. Like, everything's wonky, and I had to go and remap it all, and it's like, it's just garbage. But, like, I'm excited to play it, because it's the first game in the party system, and, also the game right before, chronologically, in Universe 9, which I will be playing at some point after this. So that'll be fun. I'm sure you can see the resemblance. You mean that jackass who arrested us for no reason? Arrogance must run in their family. Not to mention stupid eyebrows. Indeed. So you took longer than I expected to return. Could it be that you actually found something in the shrine? Yeah. Found a two-headed turtle. And God. It would appear you did. His Majesty is waiting. You should report to him at once.
Boisty.
Yeah, square.
Damn it.
Ah, you've returned. You were taking longer than expected, so I was becoming a bit worried. Did you discover anything?
I'll explain the king what happened at the shrine.
Interesting.
Titano, so close to Altago City. My apologies, Your Majesty. It seems our investigation was not thorough enough, obviously.
There's nothing more you could have done.
We do not know where it came from, but I assume the earthquake had something to do with it. A glowing stone monument, and a mysterious voice. Not to mention a power strong enough to bring down a Titano with one blow.
Do you have any explanation?
Not quite, but I do have a guess. At all. That power that dwells in you. It may have something to do with the dragons. Your Majesty, that's...
Dragons? What do you mean by that? Is it related to the dragon energy that Altiginean weapons have?
Dragon energy is a bit of a misnomer. It refers to the energy which circulates throughout the country of Altago, and is not directly connected with dragons. Ah, it's like the dragon veins. Yet we do have a legend here involving actual dragons, which states that these dragons are godlike beings. Regrettably, there are not many alive today who know of this. The Dragon Knights derive their name from this very legend, however. Dragons are symbolic of the power that blankets this land, after all.
I'm not sure I get it. So basically you're saying that this dragon energy is now an atoll?
Well, one cannot be sure.
We have no idea whether the dragons actually exist, or if maybe they once did, but then later disappeared.
But the power to bring down a Titano with just the two of you, I can think of no other possible explanation. That is true. Titanos are creatures that take dozens of our Dragon Knights to bring down. These two have definitely received powers surpassing those of any normal human. I mean, Adol is the representative of humanity, as per, Nakamoso of Dana, so, I mean, it makes sense that I'm the superiorist human. I'm going to spawn 18,000 children, the many dames that with the many dames that all want to ride this Adol the Red D. Adol the Red with the capital D.
This is crazy. Why would a power like that choose Adol? Silly question given how often this kind of thing happens, but still.
Perhaps it is destiny. Adol, well, I do not know if the power that dwells in you is in fact from the dragons. I can introduce you to someone who is quite knowledgeable in the legend. Would you be interested? I'm interested. I thought you might be. Well, the legend has been passed down throughout all of Altago. Perhaps the village most informed about it would be Shanoa.
Shanoa?
This is a village that continues to preserve our ancient traditions. It lies southeast from the plains. Eldris Fatima, who governs the village, is well versed in the legend of the dragons. It is also said that the village has an ancient altar dedicated to one of the dragons they revere.
Is it like the one we found at the shrine?
That I do not know.
However, I believe it will be a good place to start regardless. Sias, quill and paper. Yes, Your Majesty.
Quill and paper, please. Give it to me. I'm going to write. You got King's letter.
Thank you. This should make it easier to speak with the Eldris. Take it with you. And I'll thank the king. No need to thank me. I am personally curious to know more about these dragons myself. If the Dragon Knights were Your Majesty. Do not worry. It is only a small fit. It has subsided. Your Majesty, you must limit the time you spend on official business. If anything were to happen to you, the Kingdom of Altago would... Enough. I have already given a large portion of my duties to you and the Prime Minister. It is not as if this illness can be cured. Allow me at least this much. Understood, Your Highness. Okay, we got a sick king. Are you alright? Please excuse me. I do not mean to frighten you. I am currently fighting an illness. It is a malady particular to Altago, but it is not infectious, so there is no need for worry. Back to the matter at hand, the road to Shinoa is long, and there are many beasts outside the city walls. Be careful on your journey. Okay, so I'm actually... Map of Altago. Okay, so that is actually pretty long. But it doesn't seem like they've implemented a map discovery system yet, or like Memories SL map discovery, like map charting system yet, which is nice. It's appreciated.
What's with this girl? Let go of me. I don't want Sigrun to find me. Ah. Ow, stop it! Stop it!
Oink, oink. Huh? Hey, Maya. What are you doing here? Who's this?
What do you think you're looking at? Wait, red hair. I see now. You must be that adventurer or whatever. Waste of time. Why did father invite these nobodies to the palace? I mean, they're just...
Oh, we got... Okay, so she's the princess. She's the heir, I would presume.
What? You've got something to say?
No, not especially. It's just... What's with the outfit?
Excuse me? Look, do you know who I...
No, we do not.
Listen, you better not do anything suspicious while you're in Altago, you got that? Self-important Prime Minister's always giving me such a headache. Ma! No, I said stop! Do you know this girl? Teach her some manners.
Run away. What was that all about? That girl. She's definitely hiding something. Well, whatever. Maya, you should be careful when you're talking to strangers. It might be dangerous, you know?
Ah!
Maya is cute as a button. I'll just take that as a yes. Speaking of which, maybe we should go visit Tia before heading out to Shinoa. She helped us out a great deal. Wouldn't hurt to thank her again. Okay. Should probably also... that's the inn. That's the weapon store. Welcome, this is a weapon shop. We make blunt objects like synthesized, buy and sell items or conduct synthesis. You can synthesize raw materials, create new weapons and equipment. Raw materials, yeah. Buy synthesize. Okay, so synthesize. I need to get him. Oh, do each of the weapons give their own skill? Do you unlock skills by buying weapons and using them enough? Maybe. Nagadachi, I need bone fragments and monster hides.
Let's try bone fragment. Okay, I need a lot of bone fragments. No armor. Have that. Have that. 2,000, 10,000. Strength blast. Okay. Leather armor. Goodbye, chainmail. Hide breastplate, chain guard. I don't have anything, so I mean, would probably be better. I mean, I'll just save up my money for right now, because I'm also probably going to find things. So, I mean, I'll just get good, right? Allows wearer to simply gain SP by walking. Seems pretty damn good. To infuse cuts SP use by 1/4, also good. Chance to inflict heavy status, not bad. And a chance to confuse the enemy. Burn the enemy, okay. Freeze. Petrify, ooh. Flashing. Increases stun rate by 2. Flashing. Maybe I'll take a monster hide. Wait. Wait, you can make monster hide from monster hide and bone fragment. Is this like better oh wait, no, monster hide is a weapon. Okay. Thanks a lot, be sure to come by again. Okay. That's bar. There we go. Just getting used to the pathing of all this. Roll, roll, roll.
Here, I'm greatly indebted to you.
No, no, you needn't be. Just leave the delivery to me.
Excuse me.
Oh, Adol and Dogi.
Well, strange looking that one.
His name is Dalion. He's like a doctor around here. He used to be a priest at the temple in the city. But now he's working hard at the Old Town Sanctuary to come up with medicine to keep us all healthy. I'm also pretty good with herbs, so I try to help him out whenever I can.
I see. Must be more than just pretty good if a doctor trusts you that much.
That's kind of you to say. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to check the schedule for the next Longma cart. This medicine absolutely must be delivered to Shinoa this go-around.
Shinoa? As in the village in the woods?
Yes. It's rather far from here, so I take the Longma cart there several times a month.
Huh. Adol, what should we do? Deliver the medicine for Tia. I'll explain to Tia that he will be going to Shinoa and offered to deliver the medicine for her.
You head to Shinoa? But you've only just recovered.
Didn't you know? Adol and I are made of steel. Nothing, we're going there anyway, so please, let's take your package for you.
Okay, I accept. Thank you.
Tia's medicine.
Please give it to Eldris Fatima. And don't push yourself too hard, okay? I hear Shinoa Forest has become quite dangerous as of late.
You got it. Quest 1, delivery from Tia, was added to your journal. During your travels around Otago, you'll come across numerous quests. While these are not required to progress the story, you'll receive rewards if you complete them. So... Inventory... okay.
Let me at it. All right. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I don't know how to get to the journal. Okay, that's how you do it. Quest 1. Okay, so there are 20 quests in total. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay, no, there are 20. but there's 124 things to synthesize. And there are 140 enemies. Okay, and help. Archetypes. Okay. Well, let's get going. Gotta go fast. No time like the present. Should also probably save, because it's been a little bit. Yeah. There we go. I need to take these fights because I need the materials. Wow, even that's rough. Like, if you don't have the correct weapon type, you are like, you do not do like any damage. How did I miss that? Because like Doty's doing nothing, and he's now level 4. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have improved weapons, but you still think it would be better than 1. Although I guess it's never really mattered all that much. It's mattered, but hasn't been the biggest focus. Iron ore. Fragments. The chances I'm going to be skipping the initial phase of the like weapon upgrades to just go for the second tier, because that'll be the big jump in damage that I'll probably be looking for. Because the game presumably expects you to buy the first tier. You just have it at the ready. Got 1 ego. Okay. You know what? Frankly, I'm glad that I didn't find that, because I would have used it during the boss fight, when I have proven that I did not need it for the boss fight. Okay. So that's going that way. I don't want to fight the big monsters. Probably start using some skills as well. This game is so sad that the swords with elemental damage. I think that was Nepishtim. Monster. Because the swords with elemental damage, yeah, it was Nepishtim. Felgana had the bracelets that had elemental damage. I believe Salsetta was one where it was like you could put, I know it was in Donna, or Lacrimosa of Donna, where you could put on charms that change your weapon type. Those, what's going on over here? East Altago City, 3 Anti Criminal, South Chinoa 24, West Sigram. So we're going south over to there. Oh yeah, I got a. Yeah, like look at that. It's like L2 and X, but it's actually circle. No armor, no shield, no accessory. Okay. So armor, shield, accessory. Saying apparently that's L2 and X, but I'm hitting circle because that's the one on the right. Frickin' the inputs of this game are freaking ridiculous, man. Interesting. Low-flying plane seems making big noise outside. Or just a very noisy suburb. Okay, almost level 5, that's good. We're gonna get this eco leaf. Yeah. Give me all that monster fluid. Ooh, it's a big thing. It's a big dead thing. We love big dead things. Humanity as a whole loves big dead things. That's why we like dinosaur fossils, because they're big dead things. God damn, it's loud out there, but I need the window open or else it'll be too hot because it's like 70 degrees today. It is not fall weather. It is not fall weather, and I dislike it when it is not fall weather. It's like, hey, it's time for fall, guys. Not Fall Guys, the game, but it's time for fall season, everybody. World. Don't want to just leave stuff lying. Iron ore times 10. Nice, thank you. Too bad these chests aren't as charismatic as the Trails chests. They have additional messages. Maybe they're mute cousins. And I'll scale up. Although I guess I probably shouldn't skip weapons because they have skills with them. Although those skills might not be great, so it might be a waste. I forgot I should probably always be kind of charging as I'm going. Because the charge attacks give more SP. Which might to be that more useful. And it doesn't prevent me from rolling, although now I have to roll with my index finger, which is weird. I have to do a weird, stupid claw grip when I do that, so maybe I won't. Oh yeah, baby. I feel like if you're in a wooded area, you always gotta have some, like, some wood flutes going on in your music. It just sets the tone, right? I just demolish you. Dogie, get over here and help me pick these flowers. Okay, easy enough. Did I just get hurt by his body, like, falling on top of me? Ooh, a Kamika fruit! It's a banana! Dude, you help me, like, I'm freaking out. You can't hit us, dude. Them flowers. I don't know what could ever be used in a synthesis, so I need to collect everything. Because I presume this game will also have like a trade-in system. You can trade up for stuff like, maybe later, but so it's always better to just kind of collect everything all the time. Which is appreciated in game systems, right? If you're gonna have a whole bunch of collectibles, make those collectibles exchangeable. That way, things don't lose value later in the game. If you have an ore at the start of the game that's valuable, and then in the late game it's kind of worthless, but you're still able to collect it, it's like, well, why? And it's because, oh, if you make it so it's Power Wrist 1, if you make it so you are able to trade it in for the better things even later, it's still worth it to collect it. Okay. Quit. That was Power Wrist. Raise the strength by 10? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. And there's an optimize equipment button, so I might make use of that. Dude, Dogi, zoom in. monster hide. Boy's voice.
Hold it right there. You're not from around here, are you? Why are you in Shinoa Forest?
Huh? Yo, what's up? That's a cool thing you got. That's a cool sword you've got.
Man, talk about weird taste in fashion. So, what are you doing here? This isn't the kind of forest you can just take a stroll in, you know? These woods have been crazy lately, so everyone in the village has been on the lookout for Titanos. Titanos!
We gonna get accosted here too? Actually, we're on our way to visit the elders of Shinoa Village.
I'll tell the boy that King Kimarl has written an introduction letter for him.
So you're on your way to meet Grandma with that letter from the king, huh? I have an idea. Can I see that letter?
No. Don't give him the letter, and I'll hand the king's letter to the boy.
Oh, wow! This really is from the king! And now it's mine!
What?
Well, I deliver this for you. If you want it back, you'll have to catch me first, which you totally can't do.
Fucking idiots.
Hey! What's the big idea, you little... Yeah, we gotta hurry, we'll lose him for real.
Here we have our protagonists. We have the collective IQ of a P. Yeah. Everything. Also throwing a good skill use here and there. Eco extract, thank you for the potion. This is iron over there. Good, sworn it wasn't this color back out in the field. Okay. Is it gonna cut the bridge? Okay. He didn't cut the bridge, but it's gonna fucking break, probably. It's an old stone statue covered in moss. It looks lonely. Probably. I probably meant they're gonna be finding a small statue to put alongside it. Mechanical fruit. Let me pick the fruit. How's my skills looking? About halfway. Next 66. So is it on use that I get some? So 66. 1, 2. Yep. So it is on use. It is not on kill. Kill might boost the amount of XP I get, but it is not on kill that I get skill XP. It's just on use, which is good. And I think that's generally been the way it has been in all of the parties, or in all of the systems, which is nice. If that's just the case. Right, because that's the entire idea behind why the accessories that increase skill gain are so useful, and it's because you have all these skills, and it's just you just need to use them. You don't need to worry about actually killing things for them to get a skill. I think it's just the skill is what makes it more, or the kill either gives bonus, or you just generally want the kill because that's what gives a little bit of bonus SP. So it's just better to get a kill with it, because then you can kind of go into it again. So let's save here. Save. a square. Okay, this is probably the way to like the next dungeon or something, so I'll clear that out when I get to it.
What a bunch of blockheads. Like they'll ever be able to catch up with me. Huh?
Oh, it's a big thing.
Oh gosh.
Crap, this must be its nest.
Done.
Well,
Time to save this little child. Oh, it's that brat again. Ah, crap. Hey kid, get back.
get back.
Boom, 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 boom. Long tuck spore.
Escallion.
Okay. Okay, so you do a spin. Okay, you do that. Okay, you're doing dashes. Spin. 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 Let's do Wing Blade. Spin.
Damn.
Okay, that's like petrify. Something. Spin. Yeah, let's move far away. Focusing pretty hard on here because, once again, I don't have shield and armor on, so I mean the amount of damage that I take from the enemy is probably much higher than I probably should. Oop. And I have a feeling I have a tendency to not get enough levels, or at least based on the first boss, it seemed like I wasn't at a high enough level. It's actually quite interesting how much overlap there is in basically how much in overlap there is in like gameplay in East games and like the methodology of like Souls games. And the reason I switched off of Adol to Dogi is because I believe these sub-characters actually take decreased damage when they're active, so I wanted to keep Adol a bit healthier by swapping him to sub and using Dogi's increased defense because I gave him the defense charm to go. But yeah, it's interesting because like there's that just like flow of battle where it's like, okay, attack, pull off, attack, pull off. In Dark Souls, it's a bit slower between like the two, but in East, it's quite quick, but it's still noticeable where it's like, okay, they're doing attack, get ready to either defend or dodge, or just get away from them, so nothing will, you don't even have to do either. Yeah, I wonder if I need a shield equipped to be able to block, because like this is the introduction of this system. It should have flash guard and flash dodge, so, or flash step.
Yeah, that was close. Hurt anywhere, Pipsqueak.
You think something like this could hurt me? Ha! I could have taken care of a monster like that by myself. No problem. Treating like a kid. Here, take it.
Got King's Ladder. Back. Fucking dick.
And I'll thank the boy.
Why are you thanking me? You really are dumb. You're strong but stupid. Only idiots get tricked so easily.
You know, kid, we just saved your butt.
Did not. But, okay, I guess. What are your names?
I'm Dogi.
Adol introduce himself.
Adol and Dogi, huh? I'm Elk, from Shinoa Village. I'm actually pretty famous around here. You said you're on your way to meet with Eldris, right? Go to the village and ask for an old lady named Fatima. She lives in a large house way in the back. I need to get going before I'm found out. Bye-bye, Rock for Brains. You too, red hair.
Hey, kids these days. No respect, I tell ya. Oh well, we got the letter back. Let's get going, Adol.
Okay, so I got through that boss fight using only one potion, which is pretty good. And honestly, I probably may have been able to get through without it, but it's just safer to have it. Yeah, kind of a fruit. Yep. Seems like there's no real inherent reason to use a heavy character outside of weapon types. Which is probably why I usually, like, in the earlier games like this and Cell Setup, I didn't care for using most of, like, the heavy characters because they were just generally slower. And it's like, the game is all about speed. And even, like, East 8, right? The, like, blunt character that I liked using was quick and fast. Because it was the small girl and not the dude, was it Sahad with the anchor? Rakota. Yeah, that's the name of the girl. He's collecting the spring water. I just emptied this spring. Yeah, oh well. Mubule, in a sense. Yeah, in East games I always jump dodge and show. I mean, that's just the way it is. There was HP of honor. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice. It's just the way that it is, at least for most of the time through the game, right? That only changes once you get a sprint item. And even then, in like Celceta, the sprint item was better for straight line movement, which a lot of the dungeons don't have. And then it was really only, I think, even late in East 8, dodging is still probably one of the better, quicker ways, even once you do get like a decently quick sprint thing. And that's just because you can chain it together so quickly. But yeah, it's just the way you do. It's like, I mean, I've only played a small amount of Ocarina of Time, but it's like sidestepping or back jumping. It's just the fastest way, so you know to do it. Your hair. Oh, sorry, I've never actually met a redhead before. You know there's a Titan living nearby, but the military won't lift their finger, so all we can do is watch and wait. The Dragon Knights could easily best in combat, but they've never come to Shana. Oh, great. Strangers to the village, are you? Welcome, welcome. This is the village assembly hall. We don't have a lot to offer, but please make yourselves at home. We already killed the Titano, I think. I think that boar was the Titano. Oh, items. Hello there. Oh, a customer, come on in. We're open. Buy synthesize, buy... Yeah, so I could buy the longsword and get running slash. I could also buy spiked edge or spiked steel guard. And then L dual edge is kind of spoiling who's getting out of the party, but I mean, who else do you expect when they show a weapon? Need turbo? Of course, you always need turbo. I feel like turbo could be a bit difficult in, East, just because of how fast you're already kind of, like, going. Because, like, Hawkeye, Dax, agility, okay. Because it's one of those aspects where the gameplay of it is already quite quick. We're trying to turbo for fishing in CS1 or 2. Yeah, that turbo fishing in in those games, not great. Not great. Wish you could turbo fish in Zero, but no. Gotta wait for the 3 things to go. See, I'm tempted to get it just because, or at least get Adol's weapons, because he's the one whose skills I'm gonna want the most. Everyone else are just gonna be base enemies that I will probably use only so much as in to, like, do that. Only so much as in to, like, beat a random enemy. Because the way most bosses work in East, even in the team system, is the bosses usually don't have a weapon weakness. And that's because they don't want to make you feel terrible about who you have in your party. Because if you roll into the party with the wrong people, and only one person is neutral and the other 2 are weak against it, then the boss fight's going to be, like, nigh impossible. Which is why it's only really random enemies that take advantage of it. So, yeah, I'm gonna synthesize the Nagadashi and I'll equip it. There we go. So do that. Buy... And, like, I could buy the shields, right? But it's like, until I notice that I'm just getting bodied, I'm almost tempted to not buy armor and stuff and just hold out for the G's. Because, like, things cost a lot and I only have 4,000, and I'm gonna be having to equip 4 people or 3 people. And presumably more, because most of the games usually have 6, 2 for each weapon type. Even though I feel like they could get away with 5, because who in their right mind's not going to have Adol on their team, right? Adol's the main character. You always got to have the main character in your party. It's like I haven't played Chrono Trigger myself, but I presume it's like Chrono Trigger. And the craziest thing is I owned a copy of Chrono Trigger. I'm pretty sure I got the DS version of it, and I just never played it. Like, I bought it and kept it in, like, a GameStop, like, one of those cartridge, like, when they don't have the box, and they don't even have a box, like, a generic box, and they would just put it in, like, the, like, almost like the manila plastic slip. Hello, my name is Carol Zander. I teach children to shine by ancient tradition. Have you seen the guardian statues in the forest? Protect travelers from harm and grants bounty from harvest. I think I had that, and I just never played it. Which is pretty strange, considering that it's like, hey, yeah, I played your RPGs. and I've just never played that one. Although I feel like at this point I'm just hoping for like a HD 3D remake of it before I do play it. Because I mean, that does seem to be, and I'm not sure whether or not they would even be able to do that. I would think that like, it would be a possibility. The way I see it is HD 3D is being tested out, being used, making remakes of like Live Alive and all those other ones to kind of like get it ready for like the big name, where it's like, yeah, we want to do, because like the worst thing would be to remake a game but do it poorly, which is why a lot of people with like the RE remakes were like, oh god, like are they going to be good? Especially with RE4, because a lot of people would just consider it a perfect game anyway. It's like, how do you remake a perfect game and not F it up? And it's like, okay, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Chainsaw Parries. We love it. Karate Club has nationals in 2 weeks. It's a pity I have to be a white belt again. I could have entered. Oh. Damn. I remember I did karate when I was quite young, and I just stopped because I was like, I'm not. Because it was like really young child karate. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't like a teenager or anything. So there was no actual drive behind me wanting to do it. It was like, oh, I like SpongeBob, and it was like karate. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to be like SpongeBob. I was a brown belt from my previous club 12 years ago. Ah. This is where the hunters should now hold meetings. Hunters also patrol the village for security, so don't do anything stupid while you're here, okay? You got it. Hello. Hunters take an active role in the natural balance of the forest. We need to stay alert at all times so that not even a single seed is destroyed without just cause. Just cause too. There's so many monsters roaming around now, the ecology of the forest itself is changing. We must remain more vigilant than ever during our hunts. Okay. So I'm presuming that the big house in the back is that one. But you might also be it. Okay.
Oh, I'm an old lady. Please do. You all need to be careful.
Maybe next year I can have them lucky. There could be a grading for. Ah, okay. Well, hope it works out. Right. I'll be sure to tell the others.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm an old lady. Look at me. I'm not the cool badass old lady in East 8. Oh, who might you be? Don't just stand there. Come on over.
Okay. So, sorry to ask, but are you Eldris Fatima?
That I am. I'm Fatima, Eldris of Shanoa. I do believe this is our first encounter, though. How is it that you know my name?
Not all informed Fatima that they had met Elk out in the forest and heard about her from him. Also the king.
I see. Elk must have left the village again. Elk is my grandson. That boy in his pranks. I'll whoop him good when he gets home. I'm sorry if he caused you any trouble.
Not at all. I mean, he was a bit of a punk, but he's clearly not bad to the core or anything like that.
You're too kind. Very direct. Elk's been through a lot. Anyway, what brings you here?
I'll hand Fatima the king's letter and explain why they came to Chanel.
I see. That close to Altago City, eh?
The king told us that there's an altar dedicated to the dragons around here. With that voice we heard and strange power, we'd like to check the altar to see if it's related to the dragons somehow.
It is true that we have a dragon altar here. It's located in the ancient tree of Shanoa, which is a holy place for our people, meaning no outsiders. However, after reading the letter from His Majesty, I can make an exception for you. He fucks me real good every Tuesday night. A fine man he is.
Nice. Thank you, Eldris. See, I've never heard the term Eldris. I always thought elder was just kind of a gender-neutral term. But I guess, okay.
There is one catch, however. Apparently a Titano has decided to call that area home. An insect type from the reports. No one knows when it might pop out and strike. Do you still want to go, even knowing that?
Yeah.
I see. Well, you seem to be skilled warriors. Maybe you'll do fine, as long as you're careful. You'll be needing this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this ancient tree's key.
The ancient tree is behind the village. Tread lightly now, you hear?
Tread lightly now, you hear? Walk.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, Elk.
Sound like you guys were talking about something serious with Grandma. Something about the ancient tree, right? What did you know? What did you want to know about it?
You're eavesdropping then?
Oh, who cares about that? Just fill me in. I want to know.
I'll explain to Elk that they were on their way to a dragon altar. Hey, who cares what I was doing? Just tell me.
Chanel altar, huh? Oh, but that area's...
I'm guessing this kid's an orphan. And that's where his dad died, most likely. Fighting the Titano. What?
Never mind, it's nothing. Hey, why don't I help you get there? I know you guys are strong, but having someone who knows his way around here would help, right?
Well, yeah, it might. Are you sure? Doesn't your grandma get mad at you when you leave the village?
Only if I get caught. The monsters in that area are really strong, though, so I should check my equipment before we go. Anyway, yeah. What have we got to lose? Come on, let's go!
There's no stopping him, huh? Wonder which is more powerful, dragon energy or elk energy? Well, he does seem to know his way around. You game at all?
It looks like Dogi's just staring right at the camera. Like he's in the office.
Elk, join your party! Yo! How's it going, Elk?
Elk has more equipment than everyone else. Wheel spin, rock fang, and 2 skills. Oh yeah, because now he has that, so that's good. Earth Shaker, next 30. How many levels for a skill? Is it 3 or... because I feel like it's a bit early for me to be getting to level 3 on a skill and maxing it out. Rock Fang, Wheel Spin. But you got the L Dual Edge. The Ale Dual Edge. Traditional Shinoan Dual Blade, Bar Kit, Feather Bangle. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Target, different target, weakest target, same target, different target. Okay. Yeah, I'll have them target, yeah, weakest is probably good. It's the camp menu.
All right!
Yeah! All right!
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 Let's do this!
All right!
Let's do this!
All right!
Let's do this!
Who is
All
that?
right!
All right!
All right!
Let's do this!
All right!
I feel like I recognize that voice somehow to a degree. God, Dogi's run cycle is just so...
Alright!
Let's do this!
All right!
We're going Super Saiyan!
All right! Yeah! All right!
All right!
Let me at it!
Let me
All right!
Fishing. Hello. You wanna get around my boat? Sorry, but this boat's for fishing only, not out there. Shoot! Shoot! Okay, I'm not gonna ask them. I'm just gonna steal your boat. Actually,
All right!
okay, so we're all level 7. I had to check that. Wasn't sure what level, Elk was. Smells like hickory goodness. This shack must be used for curing, smoking, and storing meat. Hickory goodness.
Oh, I love a good bout of hickory goodness, don't you know? Oi, Evan! Hickory goodness!
Nina Cooney 2 reference. Yeah, open the ancient. Okay. So that's that extra skill, power strike, force shield, file, save. Okay, so let's go out here and actually fight something.
Let's do this!
Okay, so he's a quick attacker, so that's good. That means he'll actually be useful.
Not at all. What are you looking? Oh, what the hell is that?
I knew you'd be surprised. That's the ancient tree.
Yeah, that's probably bigger than the... Well, that's probably as big as the Salcedon tree, right? And also probably as big as the Lacrimosa tree.
You guys shouldn't be surprised by massive trees anymore, guys. Already seen 3. This is your 3rd by this point. Come on.
Ancient tree.
That? Man, it's huge. Tree's even allowed to get that big?
The altar you're looking for is inside of it. There might be a Titano in there too, though, so let's be careful.
What if this was way after, you say? I mean, that could be if it was way after, but I'm pretty sure this is only... And then the Lacrimosa tree is... And that is the Lacrimosa tree. I mean, you know what's crazy? That we time traveled at some point. Okay, so the nice part about Elm's moves are they're all pretty... they're too low cost moves, which is going to make me leveling them up or a tad easier. Got Shield Ring 1, nice. Give me all that. We got Eco Extract. Who knows? Maybe after Alice reset the world in 8, the tree probably used up all his energy reset. I mean, wasn't the world reset by Donna at the end? And I guess. Yes, I mean maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Put Shield Ring on him. Down, Earthshaker, good. Okay, so Earthshaker's a big jump. Not even a small jump. Like, you have to aim it pretty hard. But yeah, also I feel like if it we all know the reason why. It's because this game was made after or this game was made prior to Issei even being a thought, because they still haven't even made Celceta at this point, or the remake of Celceta. So like, the plot of those games, not with hearing to it, it's like, okay, they don't even know about it, even though they should know about it, quote unquote. Like, 'cause you have to think if like the games actually had that kind of forward thinking of like, oh yeah, no, we know what's gonna happen in the future game, so we can reference them now. They'd be like, oh, this big tree is just like these other 2 big trees. This says remake of 2 old games. Yes. So they could reference the Celceta big tree, depending on when Celceta happens in comparison to this game. I forget. Fontana was nice enough to an ancient tree is locked. When it appears to be here, there's an object to be interacted with. Press the ascend button to keep open the menu. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm presuming I can't go through that water just yet. Or maybe I can. I want to go up. Okay. Marula. Incense. Mask of Sun and Mask of... Yeah. So the Celceta ones was a remake, so I knew about Celceta events, but speaking to the Lacrimosa of Donna one, because I feel like that would be extremely interesting, right? If you had such a good idea as to future games' plot points and stuff, and you were going to have a game series that's basically told out of order, right? Because that's, by and large, what you can call Ys. It's every game is somehow en media res, compared to the overall story, told out of order, out of sequence. It's like, if they had a good idea as to like, okay, game 1 is going to be this, 2 is going to be this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and have it be that way, they could actually they could string the player along pretty interestingly by having mentions of like, oh yeah, this is just like that tree over on this island. Like, and it's like, every player would be like, wait, what island? We haven't been there yet. And it's like, no, but Adel and friends have, you just haven't played the adventure yet. Like, that would be cool. But it'd be very difficult to do. Because having that kind of forethought would be... oh, god damn it. Good thing I didn't need that. Okay, I don't have whatever I need to get across. Honestly, I can see the Earth Strike, or the bottom one, being useful against bosses that have like, stationary things that would block me from over-jumping them. We have a level 8. And Alec level 8. Because the dangerous part about like moves like that bottom one that jump you forward really far is it makes it really easy to miss. Like I just jump clear past this guy trying to use the move. And if you're fighting a boss that's just massive and won't move, and it'll block you from moving, it kind of defeats the problem. Strength level glass number 3. Just want to check this out. Okay, so next is 120, so there's at least 4 levels. I'm gonna guess there's 5 or 6 levels for each skill. Well, it doesn't seem like leveling up the skill does anything but maybe increase its damage output, because it doesn't decrease the SP, which I don't think it did in any game. I don't think that was ever a feature. Or maybe in the later ones, it's like if the level, like the higher level, decreases the needed SP. I can't. That one I would have to take a range for because I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while. Well, I don't even want to say it's been a while. I just haven't thought of the systems in a long time, or I don't necessarily think of the systems actively, even as I'm playing the game, because it's like, I'm just playing the game, I'll do as I need to. But I do love hearing that monkey screech. That classic East monkey screech. Go give me them thick eyes. Free! Yeah. It's such a good sound. Especially because, like, they'll just apply it to, like, so many different monsters that it's just like, does every monster sound like a monkey in this world? Other than, like, the plants? That sounds like spam, right? Yeah. I'm willing to bet that there has, like how I was able to get Toa's voice line from CS1 or 2 to have at my soundboard. Like, I have to imagine at least one of the East games has the files made in such a way, PC port, like the sound effects are accessible. Because that's how I got this. Not sure if you heard that actually, because I don't have the speaker on, which might be how the thing comes through now. Huh. Now that I think about that. Maybe I'll have to edit that. I'm not sure. But the voice line for like the everything turned out great that I have for Ta. It's like I just took that from like the PC files. Looks like you can go down from here. I was like, oh yeah, no, all the voice lines for every voice line in the game were just in the PC version. We're just in the PC version as like .wav files, so it wasn't difficult to like just pull them from that and put it on the soundboard, which is cool. Like I like that. I wish more games had that. I checked Disgaea 6 for it because I wanted to get that sound clip of Kyo saying "prison bitch," but I don't think Disgaea 6 has the files in the same way. I have a record clip of Aubrey's drunken laugh from Skype. Ah, okay. Okay, good. Just spam that move to get those things out of there. Monster bone. Yep. Your bones. Them bones, them bones, them monster bones, them bones, them bones, them monster bones, them bones. New skill, wheel spin learned. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I guess... Oh, wait, do you own... Wait. How did I just learn? I've been using it. That was weird. So, until you learn a skill, I guess, with a weapon on, you can't start leveling it up. Interesting. Okay. And that's why... Or wait, no. Okay, it starts at level 0. That's what it is. Okay. I'm afraid. Okay, that makes more sense. The tree sap glints mysteriously in the faint sunlight.
Wow, this ancient tree sap.
Ancient tree sap? What's so special about that? Does it taste you or something?
No, you dope. Ancient tree sap holds a deep mystical power of abundance.
Once you get to level 1, I think you have permanently too. I think if you buy it. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. That's what I figured because it had each weapon assigned with a skill. So you have to level up from 0 to 1 for it to be taken off of the weapon and just on the character permanently, and then you can level up freely using whatever you want. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I think that's, I'm trying to think of other games that do that. Berseria, or Tales of Berseria, or Tales of Berseria kind of does a similar thing with the passives. I think a lot of games, a lot of Tales games do it with the passives, where it's like, you get your passive boost only when you level up the character using like an equipment item, and then after you level it up, then you just get it. So to encourage you to swap out your armor and stuff like pretty frequently, not just stick to one.
It's usually used during the New Year's festival and stuff. You don't water it down, it makes plants grow instantaneously.
Sounds like it might be useful to take some.
My mom taught me all that. She knew a lot about this tree.
Yeah. You got ancient tree sap. So sappy, much good. Okay. God damn it, I did it again. I was even saving that up to see what the other guy, what the others stuff did. Oh well. Okay, so that connects to there. These guys are giving decent XP. It seems so mean when you just see 3 people ganging up on one bastard. But then you remember that they're monsters, and you're like, ah, okay, I don't feel bad anymore. Yeah, okay. So I came from over there. I think where did I come from? I forget where I came from. There we go. Okay, came into here. I went up and around, presumably to get to Ancient Tree Sap, because there were places I couldn't go here because I didn't have Tree Sap. Makes sense. Okay. Tree Sap. Good. So now that leads up to there. So I'm not ready to go up there yet. Just wanted to use it. I want to use it elsewhere. Because there were a couple other places down here that it was available, if I remember right. at all learned that trick or no? There we go. Okay, he at least has it. Learning it, yeah, 'cause now that adds a different priority to skills. Because it's when you get a new skill, use it only basically. That way you can learn it fast, and that way it'll be available for you even when you don't want to use the weapon. That is now the impetus. It's like, oh yeah, no, this is just the smart way to do it. Even if you don't like the skill, use it. The level 0 usually doesn't take that long, so. Oh, and I can't do it from this side. Okay. Jobbers get just absolutely bodied when it's anything more than 1v1. Okay, so let's go this way. Do both paths that were available to me. Okay, and this way is presumably going to be the shortcut back to the entrance from the boss fight. It's like, kind of looks boss fighty. Okay, so now I can go back and do it. Also the refight some of these enemies. Yeah, a little bit of bonus XP. It's not all that much, but it's not that much. It's honest work. It's hilarious. Not streaming. Fighter. I've only streaming more 11. Or at least for me. Although, I would be kind of worried about having, like, one of my main hobbies being my job, right? Because having something that was previously purely leisure be, oh, this can't now be just purely leisure because my rent and my livelihood depends on it. I feel like while I would be open to trying it out, I would worry that it would take away the inherent enjoyment of it, right? Playing a game is relaxing, and even though I'm streaming and I get subs and all that stuff, it's still relaxing because it's just a bonus. I'm not dependent on it. I'm not, oh god, if I don't get X amount of subs or donos this month, what do I do? It's, oh, cool. I get even one, ever thankful. Perpetually thankful. I will name my children after you. And I would worry that, like, going from it just being a chill activity where you can enjoy it because it's chill to you still enjoy it because it's a fun thing to do, but there is now more being a big thing. Yeah. And it also depends on how big and how much they push themselves, right? Because a lot of the big streamers stream a whole bunch because, as far as I understand, it's almost like they have, like, partner contracts with Twitch to stream X amount of hours or something, which I would not want to do. Because, I mean, the entire idea of being a streamer is, like, you're self-employed, so you should be able to stream and do what you want, unless you do a sponsorship or something. And one of the benefits would be streaming however many hours you want. But it's also the mentality of, well, if I'm not streaming, then I'm not growing as a channel, which is my livelihood, and I want my livelihood to get better. So I'm going to stream a lot, which at that point would become extremely stressful and even risk your health, which defeats the purpose. As I said, I'd be open to giving it a try, but I could... The worry would be there of, like, okay, like, am I going to somehow lessen the value of my enjoyment of video games by being dependent on me playing them? Right. Save there. Damn it. I want to get the thick hide. Not great. Hit me with an arrow. Game really showing off how much the levels actually do matter in terms of damage. Because I still haven't purchased armor for at all yet, and he doesn't have any defense boosting items. So, like, the fact that these guys are only doing 14 damage to me is purely based on stat boost from levels. And now having 3 people makes collecting stuff much faster. Can you guys give me, like, flash step already? Or guard or whatever? Because I want to be able to do it. I would like it if you did not hold game mechanics from me. But I'd say most other games that have some kind of perfect dodge or perfect parry usually introduces it, like, pretty quickly. Like, pretty early in. To encourage high-level, rewarding play from the get-go. Go. That guy, he just did massive amounts of damage to me. Because I just took, like, all those hits right to the chin. Oh well. I believe they said you could just restore HP by standing around. I have yet to try to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So for the first bit, it goes relatively slow, and then it starts to ramp up. Okay, so it's like the other games where it gains almost like healing momentum to a degree. Although that's right there, so I mean, it wasn't exactly necessary. So let's come over here. Let's use this fight to try and get a super a little bit more charge. White snake ring. Okay, we like those. Oh, pick up the flower. White snake ring. What's that? Prevents poison. Okay, that tells me that this boss is probably gonna try and poison me. You know, I just noticed it, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, my weapon changes. The different weapon actually changes the look of it. That's cool. I like that. That's always nice. I think that's one of my favorite things that you can see in a game. Where it's like, oh yeah, the armor and the weapons that are shown on your character model reflect the fact that you've switched out stuff. I think it's why, when I was younger, I really liked Disgaea. Because it was like, oh yeah, I got this new weapon, and you see the weapon in their hand, and usually it's like some kind of stupid thing. I got a pretty staff, and it's pretty head on top. It's like, oh, that's stupid. I love it. Okay, so let's save there. I'm going. I figure I'll beat whatever the next boss is, and then probably call it there. Given that I've had so much technical issues that have made it so I couldn't advance in the game. I kind of want to make up for that by at least beating a dungeon. Or at least getting halfway through. It seems like we're getting to the end of said dungeon. Okay. Good. Get this charcoal. Oh god. Okay, so there is underwater, and there is breathing bar. Panacea, okay. Breathing bar. If you're underwater for even like an extra second, you can just take like 45 damage, which is pretty significant. So you have to be careful. Don't touch the spikes, and be careful when fighting anything in the water. I'm trying to play with an Atari controller. There are actually, I've probably seen an Atari controller, but I can't tell you what I remember of its look right now. We're about to fight one of those big plant things, so I just wanted to. What, are we not able to? Do it because there's monsters in the area or something? Like what? Come on. Just let me heal. Or am I in dungeon proper and therefore no heal? Okay, come on. Got diamond boots. Okay. They seem like special boots. Man, those are some nice boots at all. Look really durable, too.
Those are diamond boots. Legendary boots worn only by the best hunters in Shinoa. Why we have legends about boots, I don't know. But we can go anywhere in this forest with these.
We can go anywhere without them, too. What makes them so special?
My dad told me that in places with thorns or dangerous creatures,
Elk? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Why don't we try using the boots? We might be able to go places with them that we couldn't before.
Party equipment allows you to walk across special paths and perform other unique functions. These can be equipped by the entire party via the menu or pressing the assign button. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Special boots. Oh, and even like crushes them. So ideally, I shouldn't need to have them equipped going backwards. Go to. I mean, shouldn't need it. So this is probably to let you go in the main entrance of the stuffed Kamika extract. Cover revives fallen allies. Panacea cures all status. When am I gonna get my permanent? I'm gonna get my permanent health up items. Come on, guys. How you guys special one? Oh, did the cutscene actually, like, reset the area? Probably what happened.
I'm in danger.
So I'm at 59 health. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna save just in case. Because I'm close to leveling, which Falcom games are usually pretty good about that, where they'll have levels be full heals. Only at 10 for each way. Alright, there we go. Okay. Right. Games that have levels be full heals, love it. If you have a system, like, you have a system with levels, Make it full heals. Fucking blows when it doesn't. Although, once again, how timely that would be going right by that as the level happens. Okay, so that thing didn't give like all that much experience, which means I'm probably about where I'm supposed to be, or even over. Go, Dogie leveled up. Good. Just love spamming skills in these games. It just feels so good. And it's like, oh, look at all this damage and look at all the flashing lights that are going on. Yeah, I think this is a way, right? Yeah, this is another way to make it down, I think. Or was that a separate way to get up? Whatever. Yeah, might be going a long way around. I don't know what it is, these guys. Oh well. Skill combination level one, okay. Yeah, remember that the NPCs actually use their skills. So that might actually be a reason for me to get other character weapons for their skills. Because they'll at least use them when I'm not controlling them. Even if I don't plan on ever really controlling them, unless absolutely necessary. Because what was down this way? Well, actually, did I ever? Oh wait, yeah, no, because I was like, did I ever get up to that top part where I was like, oh hey, that's probably like the end of the dungeon kind of path? Oh god, 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 okay. That's for when you have swimmies. Do not have nearly enough health.
Hey guys, hold up a sec. I feel something.
You feel something? What do you mean?
Oh no, exactly. Like the forest all around us has suddenly gotten noisy. There's a kind of tension in the air. I think it's
Is it a boss?
yeah, so I don't think did I take the long way around?
Yeah, I think I did. Because I think what happened was I went all the way up and got the diamond boots. But then I think I went back the way I came instead of going to the left, which is where I think it would have connected and I could have gone down on the left side. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, I definitely took the long way around. Where are we? How do we end up in a weird place like this? Oh my god, look, it's a cocoon! That's not great. Its heartbeat is so loud. And your heart beats like the beat of the drum. What the?
It's a Titano, almost fully matured.
Huh?
So close to the village. These damn Titanos, they're the ones who took Mom and Dad. Ah!
Hey, Elk! would want presumably try to get it before it's fully matured. God, you look ugly. Big Bug Beast, Zaran 5th. Okay. Guarding. Okay, each of the legs has its own. Oh. Not great that even my teammates weren't attacking the right. Would really love it. Like, once I get Flash Guard and Flash Step, things are gonna get a lot easier, I feel. It's like, holy crap, dude. A lot of these movements just feel like, oh yeah, once I have the ability to guard and defend any significant amount of damage, or like punish the boss for doing certain moves, I'll be able to really just lay it. Yeah, because like I just like that would have been a perfect dodge, but oh god. Oh, did you get caught? Fucking moron. Okay. So when it's just regular stunned as well, I can attack it directly. That's good enough. This boss fight, not as bad as the other ones. Most of the damage I've taken has just been from me assuming that I would be able to perfect dodge. Not a thing yet, at least in my skill set. Yeah. Like, hey, are you too close when the move comes out? Well, you're taking a hit. Okay. There'll only be a few more cycles. God damn it. Okay. even caught, your attack gets caught slightly not on the perfect side. Take advantage of the stun vulnerability. Some bonus health on it. God damn it. No, guys. Guys, no, you dumbasses. I say you to attack the weakest. And the... you fucks. Really wish there was a... And of course, now you're on fire. Oh. Damn it, you bastards. I'm blaming you guys for this. Because, like, if you guys had bothered to attack the boss, when the damage was available, we would have been done with this fight. Freaking annoying. You see? I wonder, can you do damage when it's doing that spin move or spin move? I was like on the right side of them. Okay, so it does take damage on its time limits. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Harder than it should have been, but still successful. So, we take those. We dab on them. Best East boss theme. It is a very good boss theme. Not gonna lie.
Damn. Was that Titano too? It's totally different from the turtle monster we fought before. It's stronger by a mile.
I'll ask Elk if he was alright.
Yeah. Man, you guys sure are strong. Sorry I just rushed in earlier. I just couldn't forgive a Titano for nesting so close to the village. Titano appeared near the village about 2 years ago, too. It attacked anyone and everyone who was out in the forest. My mom and dad tried to hold it off, until everyone else got away safely.
I had no idea.
Thing is, Titanos shouldn't be leaving their territories deep underground. It's not unnatural. It's not natural. They've been spotted on the surface a lot these days. And I can't just sit back and leave them to kill more people.
Okay.
I get it, you know? That fighting other Titanos won't change anything. But, I gotta admit I was happy there was someone fighting with me. So, thanks.
Got a little graciousness in you after all. Who'd have thunk?
I'm just saying that I'm fine now. Anyway, what are you standing around for? Let's get moving.
Let's get schmoovin'.
See, the Titano may have nested here, but the altar is farther in. So come on, I'll take you guys there. Don't just stand around looking dumb.
Was worried he'd gone serious on us for a minute. Good to see he's back to his old self. Maybe he'll be a little less reckless now, though. Hopefully. Come on, Adol. We shouldn't let his goodwill to go to waste, right?
Plop, 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 plop. Yeah, oh, wow. Wait, did we level? Actually, I don't think we got level ups from that.
Oh my god, look, it's a big epitaph.
Oh my god, look at how cool that thing looks. Earth altar. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the Earth altar right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, and this is where I'm going to end the stream, because I think that that's... Hey, nerd! Hey, Fontana! Got back at the perfect time. Yeah, because I've been going for almost 4 hours. That's presumably the end of the dungeon, so I figured that would be a good place to start back up. That way I don't have to try and remember what I'm doing. Yeah, finally got everything working right, which is nice. So that's good. Hopefully the rest of the streams will be non-technically troubled. But yeah, so tomorrow I should be streaming Trails from Zero. So look forward to that, everyone, because we all like that game. Hope we all have a very nice night, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!